All right.
So
All right.
Tick is Bubble Boy.
So,
That's right.
yeah.
Gonna fill a balloon full of water and put him in it.
Uh,
Thank God you have that manta ray thing.
right.
Thank God I had a water thing.
Yeah. It's like
you,
it was we were tailor built to solve this problem.
yes, you do have the two magical items that would make this not an extremely dire situation.
Right.
We'll just move down to the map just to recap. Uh, so yeah, after defeating the aboleth and its Chul minions down in these flooded caverns, you realized that Tick had suffered some kind of injury that transferred a terrible disease, which Aladar and his healing magic has been unable to cure. His blue, scaly skin turned translucent, revealing his muscle and fascia underneath.
Muscle?
And well, not much muscle. He's pretty
Got more
wiry,
muscle than
but
some people in this party. Thank you
Negative.
very much.
You have a negative stat, don't you?
Yeah, but it's not the lowest.
Yeah, but there's a little on there. He's like a rabbit though. Like if you ate only ticks, you would die of starvation. There's not enough fat on him. But yeah, it seems that prolonged exposure to air causes Tick to suffer terrible pain, take damage, and be unable to regain hit points, just from a mechanical standpoint. So he needs to either remain submerged or be doused with water, kind of like Free Willy, little lizardy Free Willy. I think you guys already looted the island at the center of the aboleth's lair, claiming a bunch of money.
Yeah,
A-
Ham took the gold. Brennan took the
a-
silver.
Silver.
And Tick and I split the copper.
Yeah.
You guys got a bum deal there.
Yeah, we were like, really split the wrong pile.
Well, there's more of that one though, so it's more coins, right?
Like 16 gold.
That's your allowance.
There was like hundreds of gold there.
Ham also found one of a pair of what is it, boots of elven kind, I believe, and a mysterious bracelet that's made of I hate that sound clip. That's made of she's just easily startled. Like you guys are all standing here and like somebody taps her on the shoulder.
It's so cold in here.
Oh my god.
I'm so cold.
But yes, this bracelet is pretty hefty, made of wood and iron, and the symbol on it, the rune that Dimjiel translated, seems to stand for or reference some sort of guardian. Crinnet believes that might be someone something you've met before.
Oh, that's right.
There's something we have yet to meet. Yeah, there's a guardian of sorts on the first level.
And you were, I think, intending to head that way.
Yeah, because we gotta go back to the service to see if we can.
Gotta head up top. Yeah.
Or get him at least a suit we can fill with water.
Take the long walk back upstairs.
I can't believe we're already heading back upstairs. Which is so funny to me.
At least you have some fast travel options.
Medical emergency.
I'm not going to be able to walk for extended periods of time.
I'm going to
Oh
name
right,
Big
doesn't
Bricks.
doesn't she want someone to like carry her? I guess Ham
I didn't
piggyback her.
specifically say please carry me. I'm not that.
But like if you
I'm
find
stronger than Ham.
if
I'm
you can
trying to play into her. I'm trying to play into her. What is it? 6 strength that she's just got like.
that's,
God, that's
such a funny
so-
score.
She's got shards
Yeah.
of glass like in between all of her joints.
Ham's got a -1 strength. He ain't carrying anybody.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Uh,
6 strength.
It's either
Are we
Credit or
resting?
me.
Did we take a long rest before we're moving upstairs, or are we? Just
Yeah, you
going?
guys
Yeah.
did take a long rest. I recall you sort of like
Putting it near the
finagled your
water, the circle. So
yeah,
it's like center point is like. Yeah, I guess we would have to move
with
down
like
the
a little flooded
Yeah.
corner for Tick to lay in, so he doesn't die.
because we're thinking about him.
Yeah.
It's
Um,
nice to be loved.
I can just have Tracy like walk immediately behind Tick and just hold the flask above him.
Well, he has to say stream every time he wants like a certain amount of water out. So he's constantly
It's
just
gonna
going
be every 10
stream,
minutes.
Stream,
Stream.
stream. God damn it!
Um,
Shut the hell up.
But I
That's a
have
little extreme. No.
Like and
I have-
subscribe.
I have like my jeweler's tools. I could make like a necklace to hold it upside down or something on him.
I think I got it.
It's
I'll
just spraying
just
in his face.
I'll just what's it called? Use some of my tools and stuff to attach it to my headband of intellect. So it'll just
So
douse me.
it's like one of those beer helmets.
Yeah. Do it a little quick sippy.
Remember, that's my family's legendary tankard of water. It allowed us to survive in the desert. Don't lose it. It's my most valuable possession.
I feel like he
I
says
won't
that
lose
about
it.
all of his
I
possessions.
literally need it to survive.
Can I make like a
Can't live without it.
I want to like make a deception check,
You wanna-
and more against like evaluate the quality of this thing being maybe tied to your family.
Well, that would be an insight.
Insight then. There we go.
Yeah, unless he's lying about it or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm absolutely lying. I bought that off some
No,
random guy because I was like,
I'm less-
well, I don't want the group to go, hey, we need your alchemy jug to produce water because we're all dying. So
Yeah.
you can't make beer out of it. So I bought that because I didn't want to be forced to make water at any point.
Yeah, so basically I'm just judging the craftsmanship against his words.
My deception would be 16.
I'll do insight.
Yeah, so you can tell if I'm lying.
Although that probably would have been a Rotham roll. Let's see, insight.
Mhm.
Yep, that's a +1. That's a 5. That's wonderful. Your family must have been very lucky to have had that.
Our tribes
Credit
were.
rolls his eyes.
I can't think of anyone luckier to be stuck in the desert and to have a flask of everlasting water. That's incredible fortune.
I think the easy way to tell I'm lying is why do I have it if my tribe's still in the desert?
You really fucked him over.
Yeah.
I imagine it wasn't enough to carry one person out of the desert, or the whole tribe out of the desert. Just one person. You must be there.
It was handed to me upon leaving.
Yeah. Now, don't think about it too hard after that. Right. So, yeah, you guys just took a long rest. I suppose this is the next morning, ish.
Hard to tell down here.
I can't tell at all.
I guess Tick can tell
I
you guys because
can.
he's got that stupid feet, but
Well, I'm gonna push him
Um,
underwater so he can't comment.
My sundial isn't helping either.
You usually need the sun for that. I'm no water officer, but I can point that out.
I know
easy
what
fix,
day
just
it
cast
is.
daylight.
She winks at you.
Well, do you guys want to stop anywhere on the way up?
I mean, we can just speed past it, but I assume we would at least go to the alchemist, and if he can't help Tick, then upstairs we go.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like
We're on the
checking
first
in.
level, and if whoever's currently holding the pendant would like to go over with Krennet to the automaton.
Let's just
Does
say Ham gives you the pendant because he's not here.
Ham's not here right now, man.
That's true.
No, he has to say it.
So yeah,
But should we have him like it encased in like a coffin of like fossilized shit or something, or should we like? What should we do to preserve his body?
He's yeah, some you just put him in carbonite for a while until it's
I'll
convenient.
yeah, maybe I can cast like crystals around him or something.
Like, encase him in amber.
I think
Yeah, basically.
probably as a little send off for Ham, now that once you guys get back to the surface, now that
Force Gray will call for him.
yeah, because he did sort of pledge his services to them, and he's got his memories back, so I think he's gonna be like, yeah, guys, I think I want to make some other memories that aren't in this awful dungeon, and kind of pay back in part his debt to Laeral and Force Gray for resurrecting him.
I'll take things Ham would never actually say for 500.
So that's a no on the crystal prison.
Nah, I would. Maybe that'll happen to him in the service of Force Gray, but yeah.
Ham
They
on
do
ice.
deal with some nasty stuff. So checking in with the alchemist near the stairs up to level 3. He does not possess the healing magic that Tick would need. He seems very curious about your condition.
We do tell him that we defeated an aboleth and that perhaps that will clear up the water. Also, the level is a lot more empty than it once was, so if he feels like venturing out into areas he hasn't been, it's likely safe.
Oh, I might do that. See if I can't find... You didn't find my gem, did you?
Not yet. We haven't been everywhere on the level yet, assuming
Keep
it's
having to
on
go
this
back.
level still.
Hmm.
We will be back, but perhaps in a day or two's time.
What
Very
gem?
well.
What gem's this fellow looking
Looking
for?
for his Emmer dude.
He's looking for an emerald that he lost. That was taken.
Yeah,
It's like
which
an
I'm going
emerald.
to tell you right now is, I don't think giving it to him is a good idea.
He's done nothing but help us.
Emeralds have really lost their value recently. I don't know if you paid attention to the market lately. There's been a big slump in emeralds. I think it's because they found a big batch of them over in the mountains.
Do you want to ask him if he's open to taking a replacement emerald?
Well, it's got personal value to him.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
AKA, he's probably some fucking everything down here has been demons. Everything.
He's done nothing but help us.
And maybe the emerald will actually allow him to leave instead of instantly being teleported back here every time he tries.
What does the emerald do?
What else
He's
gets locked
just
in
a
a position, Credit?
I'm asking him directly.
He's
Okay.
already said nothing. He just said it's
well,
a personal
he said it was
value to him.
very important to him.
That sounds like a lie.
Since you're pressing him, he says that it contains the spirit of someone who was very dear to me.
Oh, your kid?
I can...
A demon?
No.
Was it your pet deer?
Goodness, no. Deer? No.
Someone very dear to you? A pet deer is pretty dear.
I don't like this person. It's not funny. I
I don't know how sensitive to be. You just said a person. I didn't know.
Yes, it has no financial value to me, but I do need to retrieve it.
Can I pick up, are there like some loose stones or something?
Oh, yeah, all over the place.
All right, I'm going to pick up a couple and I'm going to, why isn't it here? Oh, that's the wrong person. That's why. I'm looking at Bartek Meat Cutter. That's not, that's not it. That's not me.
move you guys over here.
Click, click, click. I'm casting magic stone. I touch 1 to 3 pebbles and imbue them with magic.
Okay. What does that do?
It makes them magic.
It like
What?
in what way though?
You or someone else can make a ranged spell attack with one of the pebbles by throwing it or hurling it with a sling. If thrown as a range of 60 feet, if someone else
Giving
attacks
him a
with the
weapon?
pebble. No, I'm just giving him a magic stone.
Can I do an insight check to see if he's being honest about the stone?
Interesting.
Uh,
Yeah.
I don't
You guys
trust
already-
him at all.
Yeah,
you
we've already done all
did
this.
at one
I
point.
feel like I feel
I
like we
wasn't
pressed him pretty
here,
hard.
so I walked away real quickly from this space hobo.
That sounds fine.
23.
23. You get the sense that he's not lying about how important it is, but he's not giving you the whole truth. He seems pretty strangely guarded.
Granted, he's holding something from us. It's my bard's intuition.
That's I honestly, there's an amount that I care, and we are not there
I'm
yet.
dying. Can we please go?
Tracy, pour water on Tick, would
Tick's
you?
skin is like sizzling as the acid burns.
I'm
I'm
just gonna have
sorry.
Sart carry it for right now and just douse me while he's on my shoulders.
Will you get word to Jibber Jab while we're gone that the water should be clearing up, hopefully here in a few days?
Oh, yes, I'm sure he'll be very happy.
So I give him 3 magic stones, and I say,
Ah.
you can skip these and maybe bide the time, and we'll be back to look for your gemerald.
Thank you.
If I find that emerald, he's never getting it.
You're not supposed to say that out loud.
Oh,
Don't
no,
show
I said
your
the loud
hand.
part quiet. I said the quiet part loud.
Okay, yeah. The only thing that except for an eventual conversation with Kelris, which doesn't have to happen now, I'd like to see if the medallion requires attunement to use, and then, regardless, see if it has any effect on the automaton in that hallway on the first level.
Sure thing.
And other people can take Tick up, and unless Tick, you don't need my help to find a cleric.
No,
in
I
the
should be
city,
able
do
to.
you?
I mean, ideally, I should be able to find a cleric or something.
I'll go with you to make sure you don't get scammed.
I'll go because I can seek out nobles and then find out which doctors they're going to.
Just get him to a temple of
I'll
Ilmater.
get him
or-
to a good doctor.
I am a surgeon.
Boy doesn't need a doctor; he needs a priest.
Why not both?
Hard to find those doctor priests. They're very, very far and few between.
Dr. Zoidberg.
I feel like most doctors would just cut open a kobold to see what would have killed him.
Okay. Krennet, back on level 1.
And
Let's
this is
say
the one that's
Ham
marching
went with
around,
them,
right?
just for the sake of.
Everybody else is here too. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
because it's on the way back up.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure he doesn't get like killed or something.
Right. Yeah, so you locate the Shield Guardian automaton still patrolling its maze
Wait,
of hallways.
this one. Okay, this is a different one.
Yep.
I was thinking of the weird one that walks around and like yells at you.
That's on level
Uh,
2.
Oh, okay. I was thinking
It
of a
just
different
walks
one.
in. It's on a track or something on level
Yeah.
Oh, that
I was thinking
one.
that one.
Oh yeah, I was thinking that one
No.
too.
2.
I totally forgot
This-
about this one.
Oh, that
This
one.
one
What was
only
that?
because
Halastron, right?
Yeah. I think
There
Rotharm
are-
like put a trap in its way and then we ran off and that was the end of it.
Yeah.
He put
There
like
are,
caltrops or something that's bad.
like City Guard, Shield Guardian combos in Waterdeep as part of the City Watch. And this is just like a theory that this amulet of sorts might link with this one.
James' post in Discord is great.
Oh no.
That's so good.
Young woman.
It's so
Uh,
good.
Why not
Oh,
both?
Oh, that's fucking amazing.
Oh god,
Horrifying.
there's a link to the character. You can. Oh my god.
Jesus.
Sorry to distract you guys.
That's awesome.
Wolfsburg Zoidberg.
Well done, whoever put that together.
It's interesting how they did the
It's got the
claws.
sandals and everything.
The claws are like horn weapons or something, or it's holding.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's great. Okay, so yeah, Krenit. I suppose you have the amulet. Ham handed it over. You locate the shield guardian, and it stops patrolling and stands before you.
Credit smiles, like just on like one end of his mouth, and there's like a little proud glint in his eye, and he goes, "Fuck yeah!"
Is this guy going to have sex with that robot?
I can only
Could be.
hope. His girlfriend
turn
will be
into-
pissed.
Westworld in
Uh,
here.
I'm going to attempt to give it just like basic commands of like, step to the right, now step to the left.
No
Two
slide.
hops this time.
I
So am I right or you're right?
want to meet that dad.
Yeah, it obeys your commands.
And does it only take verbal commands, or is it like a thought command?
We'll try it.
Mm,
Very easy to test that.
yeah, it'd be very
so-
easy to test. And yes, you find that you are able to give it telepathic instructions that it seems receptive to.
Is it carrying a weapon?
I
Or
don't
is
think
it
it's
just-
supposed to be.
Okay.
I believe it is unarmed.
Okay. Does it look like it could be equipped with something more than its hands?
Yeah,
That same smile returns.
I think
what
maybe.
is What is the name of the item?
It's just Shield Guardian Amulet. I don't think it's actually listed. Maybe it
It's
is.
not really like a magic item. It's just like a
It-
control.
Yeah, and weirdly, it doesn't require attunement either. I don't know. It's kind of like a weird item that's just tied to a monster entry. But let's see. You could find out pretty easily, functionally speaking, that yeah, you can give it telepathic commands. If you are separated from it, you can instruct it. You can kind of like recall it, and it can sort of like use the amulet as a GPS to find you.
Huh.
And if you are within 60 feet of the automaton, the shield guardian will take half of the damage that you take.
Oh, as like a reaction?
No, just it absorbs your damage.
Oh. Neat. Can I just look at a stat block for this thing, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just look up
Credit will
Shield
just give
Guardian.
it the instructions to keep doing what it's doing right now, and I'll have to come back for it. There's no way I'm going to be walking around Waterdeep with a giant shield guardian. I'm going to attract too much attention.
You don't want it to be like, you don't want to give it to Gerzok. My thought was, let's give it to Gerzok, and he has a new bouncer.
That'll be the bouncer. I think
That
He's just like
Is
a walking billboard.
Or whatever Gerzok needs at the time, you know.
I also think I'll have Tick take dimensions for attaching stuff to its arms. That makes sense.
Sure.
Imagine that'd be something that
Sure.
Tick could help with when we're up.
God, it does
upstairs.
a decent amount of damage too.
They're, these things are extremely strong. Kind of broken, frankly, but it's in the game. I think it's probably gonna have to live down here because there is no way in hell.
It can get up.
What's his face?
Yeah.
The bartender up top is gonna haul this thing up up the chute.
Well, can I dimension door? I wonder.
I don't want it to go into Waterdeep.
You don't want to
Then
have
we
a
have to
cool
get it down
bouncer?
here, and I'll just have it keep
Um,
walking around, doing its thing. I'll come back for it when we come back down, and I'll think of a silly robot.
Well,
name
before
for
we
it, and-
go, you should
Bulldozer.
cast some spells on it now. 'Cause
It does have a
has-
spell storing
It has
feature.
a spell storing feature.
If you take a look at the stat block I
didn't
posted.
read things.
Yeah.
It's okay, there's a lot there.
Because I figure we'll probably end up taking a long rest up top before coming back down.
Fourth level spell or lower. Okay, so it can store just.
So it's a
one
little bit
spell.
like a ring of spell storing.
But is it only
They can
one
just
spell?
store one spell. Okay, so.
What if you hand me the amulet and I cast Dimension Door on it?
Then it would be able to get me and it out, I suppose.
Yeah, so it'd give you a cool Dimension Door or get to
Like,
you
can
in
I
an
use
emergency
your
situation.
magic
I don't
through
know.
it?
It just says the Guardian's amulet causes the Guardian to store one spell. So the wearer of the must cast the spell on the Guardian. So you'd have to give me the amulet for a second, and then I would cast it. Right?
Yeah, and it just says when the spell is cast or a new spell is stored. Any previously stored spells lost.
Okay,
Uh,
Unless you think there's a better spell.
The amulet.
Okay, then I'm gonna do Dimension Door on it.
Okay.
No.
Now you have a
That's what it's
teleporting robot.
Well, I was thinking
Totally
also like
not
you
game
might not lug the thing around everywhere, and if it ever needs to like get to you, it can. Another useful.
Yeah.
Who needs to summon demons or resurrect or like pull skeletons when you have a shield guardian?
Yeah, see, necromancy's becoming stupider and stupider, isn't it?
Whoa. We just saw
Mm-hmm.
a fight where some skeletons did some stuff.
They
Let me
didn't
remind
help.
you what those skeletons did. They shot 2 arrows into moi.
and,
Uh,
I
Okay.
took issue with that. I took that
So I'll have it
personally.
just keep walking and we can head up to
Okay.
town.
So do you just want to like park this thing at the bottom of the well or something?
assuming no adventures are coming up and down, I guess. Sure.
Ah. You have no way of really knowing. There have not been too many.
We'll cut the rope when we get
Travelers.
back up there.
Durnan might charge you for that, I think.
Not if I Dimension Door out of there.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's fine right here. It's not getting fucked with. Just tell it to not
Yeah,
fuck
I'll
with
come back
anyone.
for it when we
Yeah.
Okay.
come back down.
It's like you
Yeah,
said, it
it's-
has a GPS, so as soon as we come down, you can call it there and then have it follow us for the rest of the campaign, apparently.
God.
We can go get Tick a priest.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm
He's
out.
dying.
I'm melting.
Life is pain.
Tick, take some measurements first.
I would love to, but my arm's melting. I can't get a good read.
What's he? Oh, measuring the. Yeah.
Yeah, I can give him
Geyser.
a measurement easily.
Okay. Back to. I guess we'll just pop over the castle ward or something.
Yeah, that's probably the best. Because we need to find a high level
Dud
cleric.
town.
Maybe you can go talk to Gork and see if he has any recommendations.
I think Gorkins would help any
Lay
of
on
you.
hands should cure disease.
Well, we tried Lesser Restoration and it didn't work, so we need something stronger.
Yeah, it's probably got to be.
Actually, yes, over here.
I'm assuming it's got to be like a greater restoration, is my guess.
Mhm.
So, oh yeah, welcome to the Yawning Portal, Nathan.
Slash.
Where story number 2.
Oh, let me pull you over the
takes
actual.
place.
Here we go.
Or starts, I guess.
All right. Ham, got a granite. Why are they invisible? Don't be invisible. Tick. All right. It would be so great if I could put creatures into folders.
Right.
Maybe that's they're adding folders for boards, so maybe they'll do that for players and creatures soon.
Yeah, because then you can just click the thing and go like, these are the heroes.
Yeah, because this unique creatures list is getting pretty long. You guys have a lot of summons.
We need more. More.
Yeah. Do you want me to come with you, Tick, or you want to go by yourself?
You can come with me.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
Stop by a magic store though.
Team Dragonkind.
And let's see, where's Tick headed?
Yeah.
Do you need us to pick a temple?
Well, to the castle ward to see which temples are there, because that would be where the holy temple stuff is, right?
For the most part.
Or you can go to this convenient one that's like 2 feet away.
I need a cleric. I need a cleric.
Yeah, I mean, I could check and see if Bonnie knows if there's a cleric in house.
Yeah.
If not, where the nearest one might be.
Yeah. Can we get any recommendations?
Yeah, I'll slide a gold across to Durnan if he's not otherwise busy.
I'll slide 1,600 and copper, just as slyly as Krenit's trying.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, and you're asking for a recommendation about?
Yeah.
Is there a cleric in the house, or is there a
house.
temple nearby that can aid with? What are we saying you have here, Tick?
He's a vet. We need a vet.
This creature's a veteran.
Or die. I'm dying.
He's got dungeon gunk.
I need a high-level cleric.
He's got a high level of crabs I've never seen.
It's some Indonesian shit.
Can I maybe like look around, like if we're like near like
no more essential oils
in the marketplace? Can I pick out like anyone wearing some good fashion?
Some good fashion.
Picking
Heck
out,
yeah,
like,
you're in the castle
some-
ward.
Picking out some real fancy noble types.
Excuse me?
Yeah, you could make like an investigation check. See.
Remember, if you roll low, you'll find me.
I'm already in the best company possible.
Smells like cheap cologne.
It's not cologne. It's my urine. I got scared.
Dean, you smell like a whore.
Musk. All these investigation and insight rolls. That was a road.
Apparently, you're really good at. Whoa, there we go.
Whoa.
I mean, yeah, you spot perhaps some very well-to-do noble. Oh, I'm gonna move you out here. I've got a guy.
Yeah.
Stepping about to step into a stagecoach outside of the Yawning Portal. This person strikes you as very wealthy.
Why don't I see where I am? Hold on.
Yeah,
There.
click your
Okay, got it,
character, and then, yeah.
You, sir. The man with the excellent taste in tailors and gemstones.
No,
I see you have an eye for quality.
You flatter me.
I imagine you also have an eye for quality. Oh my God, I just brain farted. I was gonna say physicians, but that's not the right word. Quality healing. I have a friend who's in some dire need of high level healing or powerful healing and can't deal with the sort of like riffraff you find on the lower levels here.
Start, douse me.
Yes, I could recommend someone, perhaps. How ill are they? I'm sorry. What is your name?
Oh, I'm Dimgil Deepstone of the Deepstone clan. Here's, I'm papered. I don't have my crown right now, but maybe you've heard of us. We're the largest exporter of crystal quartz and natural gold formations from the Sunstone Mountains.
I'm familiar with the place, but
Well, you see those buttons
not
on your
your.
lapel right there?
Yes.
Those buttons are ours. They came from
Really?
absolutely. I'd
Wow.
recognize them anywhere.
Credit sneaking up. Marvelous
Do you
work.
smell? Do you smell? What is that?
Wine?
I imagine you wouldn't smell good either. You're wearing fucking.
I do have.
Everyone has
I do
had
have
a really
prescription.
disgusting slime bath.
I do have.
You're looking like the Ghostbusters.
Mhm.
Let's see. So he could maybe recommend some contacts, although this is no adventurer. He's probably led a very easy life, and
We're looking for someone that you take your great grandmother to, because she's got the last account information, and you can't let great Gram pass away until she gets that info to you. That like last ditch. Like this person would have to know the wish spell as well.
so like a wizard or something.
Yes, yeah. These are last resort power. Big mojo.
I could perhaps get you a meeting with Laerol, or perhaps Vajra, both powerful mages that live in the city. You may have heard of one or both of them.
I've heard of both.
Meanwhile, Aladar and Ticken are behind like the bar with some hobo eating mushrooms. This will probably work.
Rickety cricket.
Yeah,
No
so
more
rickety
home
cricket. Oh shit,
recipes.
yeah. Okay, so
That's my job.
as he's like slumped over a bar stool, like
Start, water.
and starts standing on the counter, just like pouring it on him, while Obaya just looks on, bemused. Okay, so Krenit, you asked Durnan about any healers. You both slid a ridiculous amount of coins across the counter. He says, well, you've been in Undermountain pretty long time. I don't know how much you've explored. Have you met Willow?
Willow.
Very powerful druid. I used to be acquainted with.
Druids.
It's not a cleric.
Would you say that she's somewhere under Skullport?
Oh, certainly.
We have only reached some Kuatoa area place. Aboleth area, river.
That doesn't sound like the place. She maintains a forest.
I suspect that we are very close to there, but our friend was not going to make it much farther if we didn't press on. If we were to press on without coming back to find healing.
Leans over the bar and is like,
Don't smell him. He smells terrible.
Yeah.
Worse than normal.
Little guy looks
Do I normally smell bad? I mean,
pretty terrible.
I mean,
My
lesser
skin's
restoration
coming
doesn't
Downright
off.
healing doesn't
ghastly,
work.
frankly.
Should we just put him
maybe,
down?
Maybe
No.
greater restoration or something.
Says right here on my wristband, please
Hmm.
resuscitate.
Maybe.
Yeah, but
What,
that's, suggestive.
what did you say did this to him?
An aboleth,
Hmm.
which I assume you've tarried with in your time in Under Mountain.
May have.
I played my lute fiercely and slayed the horrible demon.
He looks at he kind of side eyes you and is like, doubt it.
How dare you? I'm of Aladar and friends.
Are you saying the only hope you know of for what you see happening to this kobold is to go back down and find a druid?
Just first thing that comes to mind, unless you can.
We're in Waterdeep, man.
If you can.
There must be a high level. Tick starts like crawling towards the door.
I'm going to
need a
drag him to the
cleric.
Temple of
But
Ilmater.
if you
There's
haven't
nothing else.
haven't encountered this druid, yeah, probably need to seek a cleric. I would guess a quite powerful one.
Credit looks at the gold, and it's just the absolute monster bag of copper that's sitting on the counter.
Can I get back into the game, Kai? My my thing crashed.
Right. So, the temple of Ilmater it is.
No, whoops, kind of dragged
Is
it.
it within
Tick.
500 feet?
I don't know. I assume that there is a temple of Ilmater in Waterdeep, because why not? But
Yeah, there is that. Where is it? The interactive map of Waterdeep. It's got all sorts of useful crap on it. Actually, I think it might be in the handouts.
Well, I'm going to touch Tick, and I'm going to dimension door us 500 feet closer.
North Ward of Waterdeep, Hospice of Saint Lopson, the Temple of Ilmater in the North Ward of Waterdeep.
Unless you don't want to teleport.
Okay.
Oh no, Tick trusts the big dragon type. You know this. For better or for worse.
Temple is located on the south side.
I have never
Undal's
steered
Lane
you
between
wrong,
Black Cat
ever.
Way
To my
and
knowledge.
Amandar Street.
Big
To your
D.
knowledge.
Big D.
Okay, so yeah, there's no real specific leads, but one of the higher ups at one of those temples should be able to help out.
All right, off to the Hospice of Saint Lopson then in North Ward.
Let's leave him in hospice care. He'll be okay.
Yep.
Let's see, James. You've gotten some info out of this noble who introduces himself as Thezric Zan, who allegedly can get you a meeting with Laryl or Vajra, the Blackstaff.
Okay.
Do you want to take him up on either of those?
Yeah, sure.
Which one?
Let's go with Laryl.
Okay. Where can I send word? I'm sure she won't be able to see you on the spot. You understand, Open Lord Waterdeep, very busy and all.
That's a good question. I'm staying with some friends.
Have a room here, perhaps, or
I actually just got here in the city. I'm visiting some friends, but I'm not staying with them.
Do they have an address? I could send a messenger.
Where did Dim Gear
That's
go?
a good question. I know their name. I
I
can
told
give
you
you their
we own a
name.
bar at the Sober Cold.
Yeah. I don't know if the Silver Kobold.
Silver Cobalt.
And its owner, Rennet,
How dare
I
you?
think was the name.
Dalabar.
Anyone knows the place, it's probably Aladar.
I don't know who has majority stake in the Cobalt.
And his friend Ali D.
Ali D. Do I love that TV show? Very good. I'll send a message to the Silver Kobold.
Sounds right to me.
Oh my god.
All right, take care now.
Where can I
Climbs.
reach you?
I'm afraid I don't just give out my home address to people on the street. You understand?
Yeah, it's okay.
Damn
Take
it,
care.
where
I'll
did
be
you
in
go
touch.
off to?
Who's this guy?
The what are they called? Coach.
Yeah.
The coach. The guy that drives the coach.
Yeah. So where's this guy live? Yeah, you're driving around.
What?
What?
You
More
what?
work.
I'm just here
Well,
for
what,
jobs done.
Job's done.
Quit poking me.
I'll give you a magic stone.
Don't think I got any need for magic stone.
Oh, you will when you see these ones.
He like glances back at the.
These
coach,
are like
he's
like the 1980s, sort of like was it like I forget what's called rotoscope or something, where they just draw on top of like the film, to draw the effects.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like they just glow.
All right, get on with it.
Check it out, man. I'm gonna pick up the rock and I'm gonna throw it at like the tree here, and it's gonna do a bunch of bludgeoning damage.
To
Oh,
the
there's a
tree.
rabbit. There's a rabbit right there. I don't see
There's a
it,
rabbit
actually.
right there.
Yeah, maybe I hit that rabbit by accident.
Oh. Well, make an attack roll.
And I have a sling, so I tried to.
Are you slinging it at the?
Yeah. Because I like all the like warhammers and stuff that the dwarves come with. I converted it to flail and like a jeweler's hammer, and so she's got little low strength weapons.
Gotcha.
Oh shit, dude, that rabbit's.
Whoa, easy does it. You obliterate the bunny.
Wing it for 6 bludgeoning.
Well, that rabbit's been hiding there for many, many years.
Oh my
It is
god!
dead. You blast it apart.
Why are we killing rabbits?
I did not.
This is what nobles do.
I did not know that was there. Oh my god! I still have two of these stones. But I would love your.
Seems a bit dangerous, isn't it?
I just
I don't know if I should
like stone cold look him in the eyes.
What you want for them? They cursed.
I don't want anything for them other than the information about where this. I hesitate to say your master, your nobles. Where's your noble live? I just arrived in the city and he didn't give me any forwarding address for himself.
Deseric's a very private man. Don't take many visitors.
I don't plan on visiting.
Then what you need his address for?
To send him a thank you note. It's what we nobles do. I gotta send him a thank you note and a edible arrangement and.
Well, can't you just tell him he's right there? I gotta be going.
Give me my stones back.
Can we get Tick to a doctor?
He didn't take your stones. He doesn't
Okay.
trust him.
Excuse me, dwarves. Have you seen another dwarf that looks sort of like you guys?
Where the hell
Hey,
is Brandon?
I've got a
Oh, here we go.
Garbs.
I've got a souvenir little stamp
gold.
pad here. I'm collecting signatures. If you could just sign right here,
He
your
rolls-
name.
He rolls the window up.
Yeah, if you could just sign right. Whoa.
He
Like-
pretends to be asleep.
Am I vibrating right now?
Yes.
Nice. Excuse me. If you could just sign right here where it says you're in the carriage, so I can't see your name anymore, and it's really unfortunate.
The carriage takes off. And
Well.
heads up the cobblestones.
Hate that guy. I'm gonna write his name in my
You have a death note?
yeah, must end that family's lineage.
Oh God.
Wow.
Is Dimjil
It's fucking
evil?
brutal.
What is?
No, she's not
He
evil.
wanted to help you.
Oh man.
No, I've been watching like a lot of Righteous Gemstones. And like one of the daughters is like this like 40-year-old adult woman who's like actually like a 13-year-old spoiled like rich girl like
Mhm.
at heart, and it's just kind of funny the sort of like arrested development of adult responsibilities transformed into just like a really rich like 40-year-old person, but they just behave younger. I'm picturing like this woman like lives in a cave, she's got
Mhm.
money and stuff, but she's still got her little journal of like people who have like upset me.
Let's see. Yeah.
Yeah, just
Okay.
because I'm writing I want to end his lineage doesn't mean I'm going to do it. It's my journal. I can write whatever I want.
It's not incriminating.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. Okay. So, the party hauls Tick up to the north ward, seeking a temple. You said priest of Ilmater?
Yeah.
What you're looking for?
Yep.
Okay. That should do the trick.
Oh my God, I
Um,
love this NPC, by the way. That's Riat.
which NPC?
The painting seller.
Oh,
Incredible.
yeah. Riat? I don't know. You
Riat.
guys haven't talked to them ever. Cool token though.
Yeah.
All right. I don't have a separate map for that temple, but
Of course he
Uh,
does.
Theater of the mind.
you'll have to imagine shit. Uh,
I kick open the door holding Tick. Oh, my boy is killed. My boy is ill.
Yeah, the place is at this time of day pretty quiet. There are a few people offering prayers. The place smells strongly of incense and offerings.
I'm gonna do the performance of my lifetime.
Okay,
And
doing
I am actually kicking over the door, carrying him.
very well.
My boy, something's wrong with my boy. There we go.
Damn, dude, plus
28.
11. You immediately get the attention of everybody there, and the high priest is summoned forthwith to come to attend to Hick. This lady is quite taken aback at his condition.
He's a part of my
goodness.
music group, and something happened. We were trying to entertain some orphans, and then one of the orphans turned out to be some sort of demon and enchanted him like this.
Here in Waterdeep.
I've heard of some awful things.
Technically,
Technically.
Fuck
I you
slaps him.
accidentally bump him into a door frame. I hope you have reported this to the Black Staff. That's quite serious.
Absolutely, that was the first thing we did. They sent us here.
Oh, good. Well, I'll see what I can do for him. And they, some of her attendants, sort of take over. Put
I will
Tick
immediately
on
start flirting with any of the pretty ones.
Oh my god.
Aladar is just the worst.
You
They
come
have
here often? I work here.
yeah. So do you want that latte iced or hot?
Oh, that'd be great. Whenever you
Uh,
get a chance, help him.
That's not an answer. No. So yeah, they put Tick on a stretcher. Move him into a treatment room. Somewhere to evaluate him.
You have to keep him wet.
Yeah. Do you want to, Corinne? Do you want to tell them what actually happened to him? Because that might aid in their.
Oh, you mean you want to tell the doctors the actual
As soon as
fucking
Aladar is
diagnosis?
distracted by talking to like a lady and Tick is being carried away, I'll go with the gurney with Tick on it and be like, it was an ableth.
Well, I made up
Tick
that
also-
story because I
He was
wanted to get
slapped by
this
an
for
ableth.
free. So that was my reasoning.
You're flirting with the nurses.
Well, yeah, I'm not very good at my job. You know this.
Tick is also not actually a child, so he can properly explain what happened to him.
Well, see, I was hoping that they would think that you're like a kid dragonborn.
Right.
Dragonborn
And
child.
like, actually, my kid.
I mean,
Maybe.
with me melting, maybe.
Yeah.
See, my point is to get this done for free because they're gonna want like 1,000 gold for this.
Yeah, but Tick doesn't know that.
No, but
Tick's current goal is survive. Then anything else is a bonus.
let's see.
I want you to survive too, but I don't want to spend a lot of money.
Tick
Yes,
will peel off some of his translucent freaking scales.
Ugh, gross.
thanks
Put 'em down.
Steady days.
Oh, that's dope. Thanks for the
Krennet
link.
will explain what we know while
These
dousing.
used to be blue. You don't know what I
Tick
went through to get these scales.
Technically, they were brown.
Well, that's what I said. They were blue because I went through a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, here we go. All right, James has linked me a temple map. Hang on.
Cool.
Ooh.
Oh,
Aladar
Meanwhile,
and Tick. And we'll grab. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, one super cool feature of Tailspire is being able to just copy and paste entire maps.
Amazing.
Super rad.
It'd be cool to have a city that you could just plop in modular things as the team needs and explorers.
Yeah, that was sort of my intent with that Castle Ward section you're just in. I've just been sort of like fleshing that out as you guys visit more buildings. But yeah, so this temple would probably be they got crystals on the roof and everything. A bit larger. With some like quarters for the disciples that work there. And yeah, somewhere to tend to people's ailments that are of a serious nature, like Tick. Let me see here. The High Priestess, Ira Devaris, before getting started doing anything, speaks with Krenet, after you divulge the aboleth thing, says that for things of this severity, the church recommends a generous donation.
Yes. Um,
Typically,
um,
she looks at you and Aladar and your fancy clothes and
I'm
armor.
clearly flirting with one of her disciples.
okay. Yes. You could say that we are good for it, but our friend needs immediate help.
Oh, certainly.
Is it pay to play in here, as it were?
No, I would never turn away.
You see Tick
Suffering.
crawling, trying to pull out the portable hole.
Well, I imagine they put you in a bed already.
Yeah.
They picked you up on a stretcher.
Yeah, he's
Oh, did I?
he's in.
Yeah, you're
like,
in a bed
on
now.
a bed in like a little private treatment room or something.
Okay, got it.
But no, merely a suggestion.
How generous are we talking?
Yeah, and she kind of implies that it's strongly suggested.
I understand, priestess, that it is
I understand.
strongly
Free
suggested. I'm
advertisements
currently looking at
reciprocal.
my pocketbook, and wondering what thing to pay you with.
Well,
I'm looking over at Tick to see if he's being cared for yet.
Yeah, he's being made comfortable, but
Is there a
clearly
price list around here? Credit starts reading like all of the plaques to see if there's like tier 3 level care.
I'm
Usually,
gonna hand her my coin purse, which has all of my money. Which isn't that much. It's only 67 gold, 40 silver, and 51 copper. And I go, this is
wow,
all the
you
money
really
I have
spent
on
everything,
me.
huh?
Well, no, I still have a deposit of 2,000 dragons, but I can't give her a deposit.
No,
Right.
yeah.
So I just hand her my coin purse and say, this is all I have on me.
Okay. She nods, and says thank you. Hands it to one of her disciples, and then kind of rolls up her sleeves and begins intoning some spells. First
walks over, spits on his head, and he's fine.
She like spits on her palms and like rubs it together and say, all right, here we go. She first tries a few lower level restorative spells.
Already tried that.
Same ones you've already tried. Seemingly have no real effect. And then has to just sort of keep moving moving up the spell list until you watch as she seems exhausted by the end of it. This has been very taxing, but eventually she uses heal, which is a 6th level cleric spell.
Jesus.
And after casting that, Tick's skin and scales begin to return to their normal color, back to being opaque, and the air no longer stings.
You look better already, buddy.
All right.
Ira
Are you done
wipes
acting
her
up?
wipes her brow and says that she hasn't seen something that terrible in quite some time.
Well, you should stick around us. This happens pretty regularly.
No, wait. This is very important. Are my scales still blue?
I think they would be, right? Unless because you're not still painting them, right? Like they are blue.
No. We
Yeah,
did that whole crazy long transfusion thing.
Yeah. No,
You
you're
sat out
yeah.
an IV in the corner and cried.
You're still blue.
Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna
Thank you, nice lady.
give her a that stone of or ion stone of sustenance as a thank you.
What?
Oh.
No,
Okay.
but fuck that. Actually, I don't know. Is that a wondrous item?
you give it to her and then
I
snatch
just don't know
it
what I'm
back
gonna do with this
immediately.
ion
Wait a
stone.
minute.
I don't
No.
know what it is. I didn't even know you had it.
It was on the
Yeah.
rat at Prita Kipa's place after she left. She left this
Yeah,
rat
she
so that
left
it
the-
would never die of hunger.
Oh, well,
Well, not-
oh yeah, give that to her.
not-
Fuck that. Yeah, that's
not the
useful.
rat. She left it as a gift for Krennet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's a gift for me. I'm not gonna give that to her then. It was
Oh,
just
okay.
to keep the rat
Well, then
alive.
I'm
man.
going to give
Own
her.
the rat.
I don't have much else, but I can give you this. I'm going to give her one of my greater potions of healing.
Yes, always running out of these.
Yeah, I figured you might need it.
The church appreciates
I'm a
it.
healer myself, or attempt to be.
Well, keep it up.
Get out.
Practice. Any more demons you run into? And she gives you a wink.
Does your deity force you to be abstinent?
Jesus Christ.
She smiles and says, I'm sorry, not interested.
Son of a bitch. Gotta shoot your shot, Kranit. Where are you going?
Get the boy. We're leaving.
A tick. You have to stay here and clean the floors for the next 3 years.
What? Dude,
You've been sold into servitude.
A lot of
It is the way
leaves
of
have
the
been
kobold.
blowing in here recently. I don't know what's up with this.
Aren't
any
what is
trees
the
on the
church
property?
again that we just got healed at?
It's a temple of Ilmater.
Of Ilmater. He'll go up to the nice lady who kept him from melting. Does the temple have a phrase or a chant or something that it holds dear, or like a specific kind of bell chime or something?
Bleeding dude.
I was gonna say, I think they like to hit themselves and self-flagellate.
Yeah, there's definitely some of that going on.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
no, he straight up just asks her.
Wait, can you clarify like what you're what
Basically
info you
a phrase, sound, or chant, something that the church holds dear to itself, like maybe like the equivalent of like a really good like certain Bible phrases in the real world, or whatever.
Justice endures. There you go.
Yeah, it would probably be just one of their
mantras.
Yeah,
that's one of
justice
the ones that pops
endures
up on the wiki.
is
Oh yeah.
At the center of Ilmater's domain.
Today is the first day of what's left of your life, so live it well.
That's my paladin's deity.
Cool. That's a good paladin deity.
Yeah, he asks her. He asks her whatever her preferred one is.
Yeah, that's probably the go-to.
Which one? Whatever it is.
Yeah, justice endures, I guess. And their symbol is a pair of white hands bound with red cord.
It's crazy.
Okay. Tick goes, just a minute. And you see him like rummaging in his pack with his little tinker's tools. And he presents to Ira.
Yeah.
Yeah, he presents to Ira a single ball bearing that is engraved with the two hands bound.
That's some very fine work.
And when he gives it to her, because I'm assuming that she would have uttered the phrase.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's her uttering that small phrase.
Wow.
I just used the
Yeah.
magical tinkering feature.
Yeah.
And,
so this is
thank you.
very impressive. Be well.
And that's his little gift to her.
Yeah, she just wishes you well. And hopes that you're more careful with the life you have remaining.
All right. And then
And now she needs a nap because that was
Yeah.
exhausting.
Pick will wave by and hurriedly join the companions.
You hear that? You're exhausting. Now let's go to the magic shop.
Kai,
Yes.
do you want Nathan to roll for the possibility of getting a rare item?
Oh yeah, we might
I'm
as well
just
do
thinking
that
like he's
while he's here.
yeah, since Nathan is watching the show tonight, but I know that you want to go to bed at some point.
Yeah, about to bow out shortly.
Okay. Yeah.
Tailspire is amazing. This is so cool.
Yeah,
Right?
it's really rad. Huge. Like we played on Roll20 for a really long time, and like that site's great. It handles a lot of things really well, but man, just like Tailspire is so immersive. But yeah. So yeah, I had told Nathan through Mike, I guess, that he could start with 3 uncommon magic items in addition to his starting gear. And you can roll to upgrade one of those to a rare if you want to. What we've been doing for magic items of rare or higher rarity is you can make a check, your choice, how you want to track this thing down in the city of Waterdeep. So it could be just like a investigation check or maybe a history check to recall some shop that might have carried it. Up to you how you want to justify it. And then you can roll away and
then you'll decide the DC of the check to see.
yes. It's just been a for rares and higher it's been a DC 20. So it's tough.
Mm-hmm.
But some people have found some things.
Let's see. It looks like perception is my highest. Like if something caught my eye wandering through town in a storefront.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, let's go with that. And then, how do I roll?
You can just click there should be a number on your character sheet in D&D Beyond.
Yep, there we go. Perception.
And yeah, there we go.
And 7.
Okay.
No such luck. Worth a shot.
Unsuccessful in finding whatever it is that you were looking for, but you kind of peruse the shops, but don't find anything better than what you've already acquired.
It's a good start.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I guess I could just peek at your sheet. What did you choose for?
For the items, adamantine half plate, +1 great axe, and periaptive wound closure.
Well, that's a very popular one for our games.
And for barbarians, and I imagine for everyone who doesn't like dying.
Yep, we have Sam here playing a barbarian in our Wednesday game. Also got one of those.
Fighter.
Oh, he is a fighter.
Yeah,
that's
right?
true. That's true.
But he basically acts like a barbarian.
I get
Yeah,
you
it's me and
Sean
Sean
mixed up
right?
because I always think Sean's the fighter for some reason.
Right. Well, I hate to say it, but he acts more like a fighter.
Yeah,
and I
that's
act more
true.
like a barbarian. But the classes are just the way they are.
Switched. But yeah, okay, cool, good choices. Those make a tanky class even tankier.
That's the hope.
Yep.
Just slab it up out there. Well, you guys enjoy the rest of your session. Thanks for looping me in, and I'm excited to jump in next week.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I was gonna leave it up to you and Mike to decide how your character might know the party and kind of get involved in this stuff. And so once you got something, a rough draft, maybe loop me in or shoot me a message on Discord or something, and we can figure out how to introduce your character to the game next week.
Definitely. That sounds great.
Awesome. Well, excited to have you.
Yeah.
And
Thanks
yeah,
for the
we'll
invite.
we'll talk soon.
See you soon.
All right.
Talk
Yeah.
later. Oh, bye.
Stone.
Sweet. All right. So, tick. Keyword.
Victory.
For relatively little money.
I gave her 100% of the money I have.
Yeah, but we're
I think
talking.
that's enough.
That doesn't help out per capita.
Let's
Well,
see.
she should have picked a deity that's more rich.
You also got a cool
Yeah,
fucking
typically it
little marble.
doesn't like there's not a lot of trickle down in religion, tithing and stuff.
Yeah.
Money just tends to go up. All right.
I
Do
want
you
to swing by the
guys?
magic shop and see if they have my cloak.
Okay. Anybody else have magic business, other shoppery to be done?
Yeah, I'm gonna be shopping for like,
Hop back over.
I don't know. I think that like she's shopping like a pregnant woman where she's like looking at well, it was like looking at things, and then when something catches your eye, you're like, "That's what I want." Like I don't know why, but that's what I want.
Like everyone does
Is
that,
that
not pregnant
how it is?
women.
No, but she's shopping for the
I'm shopping for
materials.
2.
Yeah.
Basically, she's shopping for materials for these spells that
Oh,
she
here we
doesn't
go.
know why
Yep,
she
yeah.
needs these materials. Just like I don't think she has any money either. So she's like
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
She's like
You
that
do hunt down a
Disney
magic
princess
shop
that
here.
she's like who's it? Fucking Jasmine, who's like stealing, in the market. 'Cause didn't Jasmine steal?
Stealing.
I think
Yes, Jasmine
lad.
tried to steal and immediately got caught.
I think she did immediately. Yeah, because someone's gonna cut her hand off.
Yep, the guard.
Yeah.
Until
Me, I wanted to cut her hand
he
off.
knocked her.
Oh, she didn't
back.
steal. She grabbed an apple for a kid and didn't understand you have to pay for stuff. That's what it was.
Yes.
Yeah, she didn't know.
yeah, and it was one of those like reality checks for the noble, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know. It has been a
That's just
very long
Jasmine
time since I've
Lion
watched
King, or Aladdin.
Aladdin.
Oh, from
Yeah.
Lion King.
Yeah,
From
from
Lion
Lion
King.
King.
like, yeah, the genie and Lion King, and it was great.
I'm gonna go to Midjourney and just do that real quick.
God.
Shit.
I think it's if you try to turn Jasmine into a lion, you're gonna end up with furry porn. I'm sorry,
Yep.
that's inevitable.
Them's
Is
the
how it is.
rules.
It's the world we live in.
Okay, so you guys head to your favorite magical shop,
Oh, great. The demon's here.
Bronwyn's The Curious Past.
Hey, Bronwyn, you got my cloak?
Perhaps. What cloak are you seeking?
The one I bought like a week ago or a couple days ago.
Oh yeah, you kind of like sent for it, right?
Yeah.
That rings a bell. Yes. It arrived yesterday.
In
Kind of
purple.
like, let's find out. He fetches a parcel from under the counter.
He opens it, it's a sandwich. Oh, this is my sandwich.
Someone was returning the Vio camcorder. Let me
Gift
see.
card to
Did I
Radio
have-
Shack? The hell's a Radio Shack?
Here's a kind of like sweeps some things aside, drops some packages on the counter.
Oh, wonderful! You're the best.
Yeah, you remind me what it was again.
The Cape of Montabunk. I didn't realize it was a rare item. Then you were like, "Oh, you'll just have to go back and get it the next time."
That's right. Yeah.
All it
There
does
was
is
a
allows you to cast Dimension Door once. For long
delay
rest.
on it. Yeah, it's your fancy Dimension Door cloak. You do the like Phantom of the Opera like cape sweep and then vanish.
Yeah, pretty much. But the only thing is, it leaves a puff of smoke behind when you do it. Like, that's the difference.
That's
But
perfect. I would be underwhelmed if it didn't.
Like, because the normal Dimension Door doesn't do that, so it's like a specific thing that this one does.
No, yeah, the other Dimension Door probably just looks like Time Bandits, where it's just like a pane of kind of
reality bending.
Yeah, they're just like opens and closes again.
I mostly just wanted so that I can use my 4th level spells for other things than Dimension Door.
It has been extremely helpful thus far.
Yeah.
All right, what are other people looking for?
I would like to see what Obaya thinks the Iron Stone of Sustenance is worth. Not that I'm necessarily want to sell it, but I'm also very poor right now. And then after that, Krenna is going to try to find and drink with old rich friends and sell them on a new construction venture of repairing the locks that go down to Skullport.
Okay. Right, getting that underway. All right.
What about spell scrolls? Is it possible to get a rare spell scroll without roll? Or do you have to roll for those too?
No, you could probably... You could get the scrolls, unless it's like a really high level one.
It's 5th level.
No, I think that's fine. Because they're just like one-time use, so...
Yeah,
it's just a matter of paying for it.
Awaken.
Awaken?
Yeah. Because it's a spell that I don't want to waste, like, learning. But it would be cool to have an animal companion. Or a plant companion.
So we can have another sentient Scottish bush.
Pretty much.
That'll be... Barry will be a recurring character in the Aladar cinematic universe.
I was looking at like next levels, so I wouldn't be able to use it yet. I still have to gain a level.
Right, because you only have 4th level spells, right?
Yeah, because I was looking at the Discerning Merchant Guide, and this is the silly thing, and maybe you might need to change the rules on it. So, normally when you cast a spell, it requires an agate that costs 1,000 GP.
An egg?
Ingot.
Agate, like a...
But let's
type of gem.
The Discerning
No,
Merchant's
ingot
Guide
is a bar metal.
No, an ingot is, but he said agate, right?
Agate, yeah.
Or agate.
Agate.
Yeah, whatever.
Agate.
I don't know.
How the fuck do you pronounce that?
Yeah. So a 5th level scroll costs 1,500, and when you cast a spell from a scroll, it doesn't require any components.
No. Right,
so basically I'm paying 500 gold for this spell scroll in lieu of the 1,000 gold it would have cost anyways. You know?
Yeah, so it's an item that... Oh, wait, I see. So it costs 1,500.
But the spell would already require a gem for 1,000 gold, so you're essentially just paying 500 gold for it.
Yeah, any spell scroll uses any material components in its creation. So
yeah.
So it's my sneaky way of getting around paying. And also, like, Awaken's not a spell you would really want unless you're, like, weird and you're just, like, constantly awakening everything.
Yeah. If you're just some weird frost druid with a grudge or something.
Yeah.
Well,
wanna
I
buy
mean,
that
so like
spell
that's basically how they would recoup the cost.
right? I guess so, but that makes that spell scroll like more expensive than the ones that don't require anything, right?
Maybe. I mean, it's all the same because you're not paying extra for the gem that it consumes. Like that was consumed to make the scroll.
Yeah, to make the scroll. So
yeah, so it's just for
it's just very advantageous to buy the scroll rather than learn it. Is what I'm saying.
Kinda. I don't know. Either way, yeah, it looks like that would be. I think,
Well, let me go pull out the rest of my money if he has the scroll.
Oh.
Yeah, I would say, pretty much anything is attainable as a scroll, other than like maybe 9th level, and then like some of those special ones that look like they're just from the Frost Maiden.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Legendary stuff, but the other ones, yeah, it's just you just gotta pay a lot of money.
Common spell.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, so I definitely want to buy that, and then I want to buy some diamond dust.
Just remind me what that does.
It's just a component for greater restoration.
Gotcha.
So I wanted to buy like 2 or 3 of them.
Yep.
So.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy those.
So, Aladar, arms full of magical
800 gold.
Yeah, yeah.
That'll
like,
clear out my bank, so I don't have any
you. You are becoming my favorite customer. Come back soon. Let me know if you have any other specialty items that I might be able to find for you.
Maybe I'll come back with some of my own to sell to you, buddy. You think of that? No? Huh?
I'll be the judge of that. He tips his hat to you.
There's like a big picture of me, and it says, "Do not buy this man's fake."
Okay, was anybody else getting shit?
I mean, was there anything in there that like I would really care about? I mean, probably not. I think I have basically what I need.
Yeah.
Any weird
He has just like all kinds of shit, but
yeah, I think I'm all right actually. Unless there's like any weird like super unique like potions and stuff, but like honestly,
super unique
potions or any sort of odd components. It's more of a scrounger for his materials anyways.
Right. Let's see. What interesting potions might there be?
Pick's just browsing, happy to be alive.
You know what? Since you are the one looking, yeah, you're kind of like perusing his collection. He's got several bottles and flasks and things. And yeah, you're just sort of like looking at movies on a rack at the video store. You know, you're just kind of like going down the row, kind of seeing what's there. Yeah, let's see. I've got the list up here. Here, roll me 3 D100s, and we'll say that those are like the most interesting ones that you pick out.
Okay.
We'll see what he's
Be
got.
right back.
Okay.
Oh wait, you know what? Let's do it in this because it'll be. Aha! 44, 97, and 66.
All right. 44.
97, huh?
Right.
Oh shit.
Quite a luck blade.
Yeah. It's like weird that it fits in a bottle. How'd they do that?
Yeah. Magic.
Let's see.
Built
Okay,
that luck blade in the bottle. That's how they do it.
Ah, I see.
They bring in a tiny little forge and
some teeny little dwarves and They work in the forge, and then like, wait, this is making less sense the more you explain it to me. Okay, so it's like it would surprise you to know that you live in a bottle right now. This whole place. Okay, 44. That's a potion of growth. 66 is a potion of ironic, a potion of aqueous form. And 97 is a potion of vitality, which is very rare.
Potion of vitality. Let's
And
see,
I actually
any
don't.
exhaustion and cures any disease or poison.
Oh my god, that's.
Hey man, that's handy.
Wow.
Some good shit.
It's,
If only there could have been a use
extremely
for
handy.
this. Tickle point to the potion of vitality. You're like, how much?
Yeah, kind of like bubbles with kind
Vitality.
of red liquid. Let's see. Bronwyn has all of these neatly labeled. They all have like a little price tag on them. And that one, that is going to fetch 1,800 gold.
Oh!
In fact, that one is in a locked cabinet that's kind of like the special reserve, you know, where like fancy liquor gets put.
Oh, right, yeah.
Like
It's the top shelf. Tick is...
Yeah.
Tick can't even like reach it. He has to use like his extendo goggles.
Yeah, there's like the kind of standard potions on some other shelves or racks, and then there's like the special reserve that's like locked behind a window that Bronwyn has to like open for you.
Yeah.
There's maybe that and like a couple others or something, but that one is like the nicest one in the shop. So yeah, 1,800 for a potion of vitality.
I don't even know if I pissed away all my money. Let me take a closer look. Look at my money. I can't afford it. It's neat. Tick will remember this for later.
He's just like window shopping all the fancy potions.
Right. Tick needs to start saving up more
There
money
we
since
go.
he pissed it all away on an entire retinue of magical gear.
And blue scales.
I feel you.
The blue scale. No, see, that was a necessary
Blue scales,
purchase.
butt injections.
Yeah. BBL.
That was color affirming surgery, okay?
Right. Thank you. See, somebody gets it. Yeah. Next thing you know, Tick's gonna like lose a leg or something and have to have like a mechanical arm or appendage.
Angry kobold noises. Cool. Okay. Initially, it was Dimjiel that wandered in here. What are you searching for?
Oh, I'm
I love how
scavenging.
your lipstick is like reflective. That's cool.
Huh? Oh yeah. I'm scavenging. I'm looking for a bit of fleece.
Oh, you're looking for like spell components.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he's got those quite well stocked. So what the hell do spell components cost? Nobody ever buys those. Unless it's like gems or some crap.
I mean, a bit of fleece. I might be able to just like
Right,
take
like
that somewhere.
that's nothing. You could probably find that stuff at like.
When you buy a component couch, it counts for all the components you
It
will
just
ever
comes
use.
with just a bunch of stuff.
Anything that doesn't
Yeah.
require money is in there. Because the
This
idea
is-
behind the spell components is like, let's say you get captured and they take all your stuff away, then you have to
you might be able
scavenger
to-
for these items.
Yeah.
But
That's
the
what I'm
game
doing
basically
right now.
sweeps it under the rug by just saying buy a component pouch.
Yeah.
I'm doing that right now. I'm picturing that like she doesn't know how to cast spells. Like right now it's been like automatic.
Uh-huh.
But she's like looking around and it's just like being drawn to like stall to stall, and it's like, oh, here's a bit of fleece right here. That's weird. I need that. Like, oh cool, here's this thing right here. I need that. I might be searching for like this is actually the more peculiar component is it's probably gonna be like a paperweight maybe.
Paperweight.
Well, no, it's not that. It's an undead eyeball encased in a gem worth at least 150 gold points. Gold pieces.
What's the
Sounds really weird.
difference? Like an undead eyeball
I
versus
don't
just an
know.
eyeball?
I don't know. How are you supposed to find that? Like, how do you make that?
That's pretty peculiar.
I could picture it as a paperweight.
Reddit has two of them as
It's
paperweights.
magic.
I'm playing like Starfield, and there's like a bunch of paperweights or desk like decorations, and quite a few of them say something like ear grub or like
Oh god.
brainworm or something, and it's just like some alien insect in like encased in glass or something.
Weird.
It's like
Kinda
I'm picturing it'd be something like that. It's like
stuff in
some
amber. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Yeah.
Now
So
that's
yeah,
up
you
Tick's
can
alley.
you can definitely find most of your cheaper components just kind of in the markets.
Yeah, I've got a bit of fleece, a drop of water, a pinch of dust, bat fur, a drop
bat
of
fur.
pitch, or a piece of coal.
Yeah.
A pickled octopus tentacle. I might find in like a bar, like a jar of pickles.
Yeah, most of that stuff you could probably scavenge. I think
I need a crystal vial filled with phosphorescent material.
like fungus and stuff, maybe.
Yeah, it could be something or
Nick might
like
have that stuff.
I might.
He's just
You
got
should
it in
have
his
to ask him.
pockets. It's just
He'd be
she's got no-
excited to give it to you.
she's got no money, so she's just kind of like not like walking around pilfering, but like
You're a
absent-mindedly.
terrible
like,
noble then.
Yeah.
Gotta start working your way up. Yeah, if you need any material components from any of the areas that we've explored, Tick is just like on autopilot collecting samples.
Yeah, she's like,
Cool.
I
That'd be-
lost my dad's credit card, so
I mean, that'd be perfect. She's just kind of like wandering around. She doesn't like she's in this like city and like doesn't yet know why, but she's just like, cool, I'll go like shopping. Got no money. All right. But that undead eyeball and that crystal looks mighty awesome. I don't know why. I want that.
yeah, so those kinds of things would be something you would find in Bronwyn's shop.
Okay.
All the and he would sell kind of pre-packed component pouches.
Well, do you do layaway? And then let me have it now?
Yes, layaway, you don't get it now.
No.
It's like the weirdest thing to me.
It's so strange. Like I kind of get it, but like nothing else works that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and it's sort of been replaced with those...
Credit.
Yeah, because credit cards used to be hard to get. Like,
You
well, not
just-
even
You
right,
just
but
get the shit and then you go home.
well, and I don't know, like lots of stores these days have options for, I guess, people who don't have credit cards, but
Yeah.
you can just take the thing and then you pay in increments.
Yeah.
And you just end up paying more over time than you would if you paid for it all.
Or
upfront.
there's those fucking awful places where you just like rent shit.
Yeah,
more than
That's even
it costs for
it's a
owning.
total racket.
I
But
mean, layaway is a racket too. It like literally
Yeah.
just.
yeah, it just squeezes more money out of poor people.
Mhm.
So Bronwyn laughs at the notion and says, "No, my goods need to be purchased up front. Thank you."
No, money down. You always get this typo wrong.
Perhaps I don't know. Did you come here with any of the other guys, or are you just wandering by yourself?
I think she's just wondering. Like she was, was like, maybe like trying to talk to the whatever his name is,
The noble that you spoke of?
Thazar?
Thezric Zan.
Thezric,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, she was just like, whoa, okay, I'm actually not really well prepared right now.
Yeah, he notes your what you're wearing and kind of how you hold yourself and things. Clearly reads that you're some kind of noble highborn. And says,
You read me right, sir.
I didn't
well,
say
perhaps.
anything.
I see it in your eyes. Judging me, evaluating me. Will you evaluate correctly?
Perhaps the Bank of Waterdeep would provide a loan if you
Loans
are
are
short
for
on
poor.
coin.
Loans are for the poor. I'm not a poor. No, actually, loans are cool as shit, man.
I'm not a poor. I'm a richie.
Well, just providing options if
That was just a rich person joke. Sorry, you wouldn't get it.
No, I suppose not. Hard times are these for those that sell and arrange shrubberies.
Are they? Shrubberies don't grow under the mountain.
I am Roger the Shrubber. Okay, no, but he cannot sell you anything or give it to you and just have you be good for it.
That makes sense. That's fine. Well, here I go to the bank, to the loan store.
I know a dwarf
The
who could
loan
loan you
store.
some money.
A loan store.
Mhm.
A dwarf that could loan some money.
Yeah, she sort of
That
does
dwarf.
loans on the side.
This is how
You're not saying who I think you're saying.
young, naive Dimjiel gets caught up in a criminal empire.
Well,
Well,
welcome to the family.
why are you all talking like you got cotton balls in your cheeks?
I'm the family. Istrid is a lovely lady. Just don't bring up me, because then she'll want to talk about how great I am.
Just
And Aladar hates that.
talks nonstop. He's so
and she'll
humble.
just go on for days.
Makes him really uncomfortable.
I've seen the look in her eyes. She hangs on my every word.
Well,
I would like to talk to Obaya about the
yes. The
Lady
Iron
Stone.
Stone. Says, ooh, magnificent.
Imagine never having to eat again.
Suck.
Actually,
You're out
sounds-
adventuring. You know, never have to starve.
Well, I suppose yes, that would be quite helpful. Out in the wilderness, but I do enjoy fine food and drink.
Of course,
As
doesn't say
he
you
sips
don't.
his wine.
Doesn't say you can't. Just says you don't have to.
Indeed. But let me see. So that's a rare item.
According to the guide.
Yeah.
According to D&D Beyond. Something else.
Oh, what's it in D&D Beyond?
It's rated as a wondrous item.
Oh,
A lot of
well,
things
wondrous. Yeah, but wondrous with rare.
Oh, a rare thing.
It's a wondrous tier or whatever. But yeah.
Oh, really?
Because yeah, wondrous is not like its own rarity type.
Ah.
It's I don't really get what the point is actually, but
I think it just means that it's more than a mundane item. Like a +1 weapon isn't a.
Oh yeah, it's rare. Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
it's not like something that's just well made. It's like this thing was
Right.
crafted with a magical intent.
And maybe to suggest that like it's not something you could just buy at the store.
Yeah.
What would something like this be worth?
I would be willing to part with.
We found it together,
5.
so split it.
Oh. Well, suppose that doesn't affect its value. 500 platinum.
Okay, good to know.
Take it or leave it.
Thank you, Obaya. I'll let you know if I'm willing to part with it. It was a gift, you see, from an old friend.
Yeah, well, screw him. I say take the money.
Well.
How much beer that'll buy?
500 plat would put me way back in the black.
Yeah, I'm becoming poor myself because I'm
You mean the
forced
bar?
to adventure.
Gosh, it's maybe next time we're up, it'll be time to roll to see if the bar made any money.
You know what? I was thinking about that, and like, it's such a crazy small amount anyway. Why don't we just roll that every time you guys are back in town?
Right.
Like,
it is wild how it is not a money making venture.
Is there a way that we could increase our revenue, but not through the bar itself, but through Zentrum activity?
Yes, I'm open to any ideas. If you guys want to pitch stuff,
or roll to
I'm-
see if you can figure out who's been skimming from the bar.
Garzik has been embezzling,
No, it would
robbing
break
us
my
blind.
heart if Garzik betrayed us. He's like our. Now the cook, if he betrays us, I'm gonna fry his egg or fry his egg. Or whatever.
I want to fry your eggs.
Yeah.
Garzik,
he has to be. He's our good one. We
Yeah.
paid him more. I gave him a
No, I
bunch of
think,
extra money at one point because I was like,
Wait, hold on a second. This is it. Oh.
huh?
Oh, I
What
was
is that,
watching a
Jim
video. I had like the right quote, but it was like Metalocalypse. It's like we found out who was embezzling all the money from the band.
That's
It's
right.
you guys. All of you. You've all been embezzling.
I like how they're all
Oh.
surprised. Oh,
oh,
But
was
yeah.
it me?
Face, you did more than any of us.
Yes, both. If you guys have legitimate ideas for how you might increase your revenue, both through legitimate means and
Blackmail's always good.
Zentrum contacts and activity.
You know, we could start, maybe doing tickets for dinner theater and booking better acts. You know?
Or we could blackmail people.
People in the front row really hate this gesture. He just throws knives.
Yeah,
at
he
people.
sucks. I'm much better than he was.
Yes, but we have other jobs to see to.
Nah.
Nah.
I'm a loaf about.
Let me see what I need to look up. I don't know why I don't have it on my big notes page, but what is the roll for the troll skull?
I can find it real quick.
Thought we were just rolling like a D20.
There's a chart for it.
Yeah.
Hold on, I will get it as soon as 5e tools.
Here we go.
Which is moving very slow.
So tavern keeping,
No,
running troll
apparently
skull
there's an
manor.
advertising thing.
Oh my!
Yeah, you got to pay for
one.
marketing. Okay, so D100 plus N, which I guess is some of these other things. So but yeah, let's just have you guys roll a D100, whoever wants to do that.
Can they all do it, and then you guys can just pick like the average?
I think the highest.
No, because the average might not be very good.
Well, I think I rolled it like the last couple times, so someone else can.
You know what? I bet Tick hasn't rolled it in a while. Tick, why don't you roll a D100 for
roll
us?
D100.
All right.
Just rolled 3, and you rolled pretty good on one of them.
About that.
There it is,
Actually,
91.
I misread it.
That's maybe our
Pretty
best
good.
roll ever.
It always
Okay.
ends up being like 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that 91 is the cutoff. You covered your business costs and earn a profit of 3d10 times 5 gold.
3d10. Why don't
would
each
you-
of us roll a d10?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Because Sam rolled already. So
Yeah, let's have the rest
So
of you
put
guys
it in
each
the
roll
rest of our
d10.
card.
Everybody gets to participate.
fuck you all.
Aladar is the one embezzling.
I'm the one.
Well,
So it's 3d10 plus what?
Times 5. So each of you roll 1d10 and we'll add it
Yeah.
together.
Okay. So I rolled a 3, so it's 15.
Oh, I see. In Tailspire. Okay, so you rolled a 3. Aladar rolled a 1. Wait, did
James.
James roll?
James.
Not yet.
Oh, I mean, I wasn't rolling because I'm not Rotherm.
It doesn't matter.
No, yeah. You're
It's
just
irrelevant.
you're the person in Discord who hasn't rolled yet.
3d10?
No,
Just one
No,
d10.
just
1d10.
1d10, sorry. I was tuning you out. 9? It's upside down.
Hey,
yeah,
there we
we
go.
go, 13. You actually
Okay, so
rolled
100
this the
made
best.
130 gold.
I
Wait, no,
guess-
times 5, not times 10.
Damn it.
What is that? Like the price of a banana?
65 copper or 65
65 gold. Yeah, go see Star
gold.
Wars.
So do we want to split that, I guess, or does one of us just want to pocket it all?
Because it's
I feel
not
like
a
I
ton
took
of
the-
money.
I took the silver, so Aladar, why don't you take some
Yeah.
gold?
Why don't
just
Tick and
kinda
I
pay for
split it?
Tick's- Yeah, Tick and you should split it.
Okay.
I'm gonna take
Um,
one
that-
extra gold, so you'll get what is it, 32? I'll get 32.
Sounds good. Rebuilding the
Chalk it up to-
fortune.
I cheated you. I guess it's good to know that you have 500 platinum in your pocket if you ever absolutely need it.
Aladar, we should go find some of our old friends who have too much coin and too little sense, and talk to them about our new construction venture.
And
What
rob.
do you think the name of our construction company should be?
Aladar Co.
You know, got a ring to it. I like it.
I think everything should have my name. It makes it fancier. It's like
Oh,
gold
and
plating
actually-
a pen.
that D100 should have a just default plus 10 to it, baseline, and
Oh,
then yeah, it's D100 plus 10, and then you add plus 1 to the roll for every gold that you spent
Advertising.
like advertising or promoting your place. Yeah, but okay. So yeah, figuring out how to restore the locks.
So we're gonna go
I mean,
look
it's
for
just salmon.
Floon and Renar and
I don't know
our
why he
other
cares so much about bagels.
drunk young noble friends who have, like I said, too much coin and too little sense.
Mm-hmm.
While we're here,
Indeed. Let me make a note of this.
And then we can always set up a good plan B. We get them wicked drunk and drug them. And then we hire some women so they think that they've slept with them. And we blackmail them.
This is a little elaborate.
But that's if they don't give us any money.
that's if. And with a silver tongue like yours and a persuasive argument like mine, I just don't see us having to do that.
It's always good to have
Um,
something in your back pocket.
Well, the Zents did want want your help in blackmailing one or two of the masked lords.
Specifically for the locks or just in general?
Just in
No,
general.
to secure. Their goal is to replace either blackmail to control or replace members on the council to promote Zent interests in Waterdeep. And last you spoke, they thought that Aladar would be perfect for the job. So you
They
might
said I'm
also
a patsy, which I'm guessing is a fancy word for leader.
Did I get
it's like
caught
French
back
or
up with
something.
Tick?
Did what?
Did I catch back up with Tick? I see Tick is right here.
I mean, yeah. I don't
He's
know
been
where you
staring
guys
at
are
that
relative
bottle
to
of
each other.
vitality the whole time, just drooling.
Yeah.
Window shopping.
One day.
He used to be able to
Um,
afford it.
What happened?
Yeah. So anyway, maybe
He bought everything.
some one of these individuals that you're planning on blackmailing anyway could be pressured into funding the the Skullport lock restoration project.
Yeah.
Well, then I suppose we better find. Did they give us any intel as to like who they suspect one of these masked lords to be?
Yes, they could provide some dossiers with that info. But I will have to get back to you on that.
Cool.
What about Durham? Do you think he's a masked lord?
No.
I mean,
There's
he's
no
got a
way he
little
would
bit of
ever be
coin.
popular enough to be a masked lord.
Maybe we get him to fund the locks.
Are you guys at the bar talking?
Yeah, kinda. I'm being a little bit more quiet about some things.
Sure. He's he's like cleaning a glass and is like, what's this about Skullport?
Yeah, it's
Well,
open for business again.
Yeah, it's on the rebound. Investment
Ah.
opportunities abound.
I might be
it's
interested.
Someone
Really?
killed all the Zents, and you might be looking at them. Or not the Zents, Xanathar guys. Someone might have killed all the Xanathar guys, and you might be looking at them.
Yes, the
Well, my
the town is under new leadership.
proverbial hats off to you. I've always imagined expanding the Yawning Portal, perhaps franchising it.
Oh, that'd be great. The bars down there suck.
They really do.
They're all like our bar. I mean, they're all like a lesser bar.
They do suck. I recall a couple of filthy establishments selling Underdark swill.
Ugh, that stuff's the worst. But any port in the storm. As I'm just like grabbing any unfinished drinks and pouring them into a cup.
You're making a king's cup out of like all the
Yeah.
wounded soldiers on the bar.
Now, Durnan,
He just like looks at you like distastefully.
Well,
He's
I'm
like,
also like stacking them up, being nice for him.
it's like, would you like another round?
Oh no,
yes.
I'm good.
Yes.
Would you now? There are some real estate opportunities that happened with the changeover um, of leadership down there. You might remember such establishments as the Worm's Gullet.
Rings a bell. In some kind of hollowed out dragon or some such.
Hollowed out worm of some kind. Yeah, it's still the best of the worst food down there. But there's at least two other pubs, and I'm not sure how business is down there for any of them with their usual clientele
Uh-huh.
dealt with. So land is cheap.
I assume so, and I assume with Sanathar out of the way, people aren't paying him protection money. You did deal with Xanathar.
Yeah,
We
he's dead.
he
We
know
killed him.
He just sort of like looks impressed.
he
They
no
say that
longer
he always
has
comes back and all that jazz. I don't believe it, but you keep hearing that word.
he the beholder no longer has inroads to the city. We are working on what are the terms? Smoking him out? That's not what I'm looking for. Like
Kinda,
We're
yeah.
gonna get him baked.
yeah, his eye is gonna be so bloodshot. We were able to collapse tunnels that led from the Xanathar Guild to Skullport.
Yeah, I've heard some rumors. People have been talking about. I guess everybody assumed that the Zents took the fight to Xanathar since things have been pretty hot up here on the streets.
There was some help, some leverage of that rivalry, for sure.
Some
But
great heroes
the
showed
city
up.
is not under strictly Zent control. It is a new local mayor has taken up residency. Someone who
Oh,
knows
really?
the local customs and uh,
Oh,
yeah, it's
I'll be right
taking
back.
more of a broken window policy to policing.
Who the fuck did you find to run a place like that?
Fucking needs someone's girlfriend too.
She's. I don't think she's romantically interested.
I don't know. Put some spider legs. Never know.
Credits like just like he's like got his like just he's like pushing his finger around on the bar as he's talking. I don't know. Do you? I mean, I'll talk to her someday.
I say shoot your shot now, or otherwise you'll be sitting here wondering.
I feel like I need to give her like 3 more floors, and then she'll really notice me.
Be like me. You saw me with that Almeida High Priestess. I shot my shot. I got it out of the way, and then I move on to the next one.
Aladar, all about
We
the
have
shotgun
managed
method.
to befriend a drow outcast who has made a name for herself outside of strict family strictures down there. All other drow that we've run into have been absolutely awful.
Oh, be careful with those. Been stabbed in the back a time or two. Maybe
so
even
have
by
I.
this one. What'd you say their name was?
I think it was
I feel like
Rizabel
if
was
I
on her
say
name.
it, I feel like if I say it, he's gonna be like, "That bitch."
Well, I
just
said
don't.
it.
I want to live. I want to live on this side of that conversation. I just want to stay here, where I still think it's possible for Rizaril to be a good person.
You know she's
oh
not.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, nope, haven't heard of that one.
Yeah. So she's from a lesser-known house. Let's see here, do I even have her house written down?
It's one of those ones that doesn't put people into spider grossness.
If I did at one point, I don't have it attached to her.
I
note.
can't remember if she told you that it was a lesser house.
Oh yeah, all I have is that she belongs to a lesser house. Yeah.
Okay, I might not have actually given you a name.
Anyways, I can pass a note along to her, letting them know that you're willing to discuss a franchisement in Skullport. We're looking for opportunistic entrepreneurs like yourself.
Yeah.
Low entry fee, low risk.
Well, sounds like relatively high risk, but it's something that I've always thought about. Let me gonna have a I'm gonna discuss this over drinks with Mert. See if I can get him to go in on this with me. He's always been more money focused than me.
Right.
Does
Something-
enjoy being a financier of risky projects.
Risky. I think this is
I hope
100% a great idea.
I hope that Mert is doing better. Last time I saw him, last time we spoke, he was seemed like something was wrong, and we do love ourselves a mirthy Mert.
Isn't he a Harper? There's always something wrong with Harpers.
He is 100% a Harper.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Not yeah. Anyways, Durnan, we'll obviously see you again. Take care.
Anyways, Durnan, put a shirt on.
Nips is so hard.
Yeah, I don't think he's a big dude like that, is he?
No, he's actually funny enough. Where's the mini?
Like a mini that's like perfect for him now.
Well, it's been in for a long time, but we've just rolled with the barbarian thing. Which
Classic.
one is it?
For
Get away
Durnan?
from me, nerd, and I
Yeah.
shove you.
Oh, this guy.
Wait,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's
Where
got
are
that
you?
that facial hair for sure.
Yeah,
brother,
like this dude looks
Durnan.
so much like Durnan from the book. But yeah, he is
This has
supposed to
become
be.
the Durnan that we've known and loved.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
it's like he's he's got his sword hanging back.
Face, man.
I love it.
Fucking
Very
great.
much. Get the
Oh,
fuck
okay.
out of my bar.
I went through our entire Discord looking for like any image of Ham
Mm.
or that little collage earlier.
Ham's greatest hits.
Yeah, and I ended up with like I think maybe 16 or more like faces of NPCs that we've like highlighted for like looking like shit or like bizarre. Or,
Oh yeah, this guy for
it's
sure.
fun.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a bunch.
Yeah, wait, somebody might have already. Yeah, here's the character art from Dragon Heist.
Yeah, pouring yeah.
That's more accepting of what I expected.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Funny nonetheless.
Yeah.
Well, I have a feeling that conversation won't come back and bite me in the ass. Anyways, off to talk to other people.
Yeah, let's go
All
meet
right.
with people that won't kill us.
Let's see.
Wait, what?
Who was that?
I assume like it'd be like Floon, Renar
Hmm.
Neverember, any of number of Krennic's like friends from growing up who again like probably have too much coin.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily like an RP thing.
Maybe I
It's
could
just
go
like,
play. While you're doing that, why don't I go play some like high-end taverns where nobles are and try to get them to invest?
well,
that
you need to. We also need to check out the dossier to figure out who the masked lord is that we're supposed to.
and kill them, right?
We're supposed to get them to fund our project.
Yeah, that. Kill them with kindness.
I really would prefer to get this money from not masked lords, though, because
Well, that's what I was saying. I
longer
can
you-
just go play some nobles and tell them I could write a song about investing into the locks and pretty good at playing.
There's a quote in here that says Durnan is a thinking man's barbarian.
I love it.
Great.
He's a
It'll-
strong dislike of hobgoblins.
oh shit!
That's funny.
That is
Oh,
funny.
No.
Strong
The hobgoblins
dislike
are
of
gone
hobgoblins.
now. They're not there anymore. So
Well,
yeah, but how'd they get out?
They're not down that right.
doesn't
um,
know that.
Well, you guys could have teleported them out via.
He may have
TS.
lost family, friends, and neighbors to hobgoblin raids.
Whoops.
Um,
Water under the bridge, man.
You could write like a folk hero song, like the
It doesn't matter.
sort of
It's
like
just
a
funny how like little tiny sentences will completely change. Like, oh, that
Oh yeah,
NPC has a
totally.
personality towards these things now.
Let me see. Uno momento. Actually, you know what? Why don't we take a bio break? We'll reconvene. And yeah, this will probably be a shorter session tonight. We can just
Yeah,
kind of
that
wrap
works.
up some town stuff and then head back
Yeah.
down
Easy peasy.
or prepare. And I guess we can do Nathan's get his character involved before you guys descend again.
Yeah.
Anyway.
When you get back, let me know, Fred.
Cool. Yeah. BRB. Okie dokie.
Sounds good.
Oh,
Reel
the
back.
hunter horn.
It's so goofy. I was never brave enough to use it.
It's not really effective when you're playing solo, so you pretty much need a full group for it to be worth it.
Yeah.
I'm full gun lance in that game.
I went hammer because hammer.
Hammer's pretty fun.
Knocking people right the fuck out.
Yeah.
Actually, I gotta play that game again, and I'm not done with Iceborne yet.
I bought the DLC for PC, but I played it originally on
PS4 or something.
PS4, and then I started to play it again. I'm like, God, I just can't get through all this again.
I highly recommend getting like Nexus mods and the Vortex like mod manager. I just turned on, I think it was like infinite consumables and like I think quick cooldown like mantles or something, and just a little like the time sink like consumable stuff goes away, and like the game is a lot more enjoyable.
That's true. It
You
was always
you
frustrating
know,
when you'd have to go redo a mission because you just need to get more fucking meat.
it
Whatever.
sucks so bad. Yeah, just being able to like have the health potions, like you're like, oh no, I used 2 already, and you're like ruined for the rest of the
Yeah.
you cart once or something, you're ruined. It's like it's nice to just be like, no, I'm okay. I'll put on like the dodge mantle, and I'll try not to die this last time, and hope it works out.
You have to play a lot before you get any of the mantles too. Like that's another thing.
You do, yeah, you do.
Like almost end game when you get like the first one. I think I use mostly the healing. I remember there's like a healing one, isn't there? Something. I don't remember. It's been so long since I played it.
It's been a while. Yeah, I know there's the parachute one. I know there's like a camouflage one, I think.
Yeah.
There's, I think, a defense. Oh man, I don't remember. I don't feel like looking it up right now.
I'm looking it up. The apothecary one, which let's see here, remove status buildup, I think. There's apparently oh wait, no, these aren't mantles.
Yeah, there's the bandit. The bandit mantle is like the monsters drop rare stuff. The monsters target you
Man,
more.
there's
I would
so many
never wear
more
them.
now. There used to be like 4, and that was it. This list is
dragon-
like insane.
The dragon proof mantle is great. Oh, Gilly. I think it's the first one you get, the Gilly mantle.
That
No?
sounds right.
Maybe.
Wider mantle was one of the later ones you got. Which was...
Oh, temporal mantle. That's the fun one. That's the cheat one. If you get like the mantle duration mod, that's the one that just like normal attacks you'd automatically dodge. I think you'd still get killed by like area of effect attacks.
Ah, good to be home.
I'm gonna suppose that Dimjul followed Tick.
Yeah, I think she's probably like feeling defeated. Like she's like, oh, not everybody knows and worships the brand of Dimjul Deepstone diamonds or whatever, like in town. And she's like I don't know how to get out of this city without money. So maybe she's like trying to look up like cousins or people who are bringing in like the sort of like stuff from her family's mines, finding some way to get like a care package, right? Because
Daddy,
it was,
send
yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Well, Tick kind of understands where she's coming from in a way. Tick was also sent to a strange new land. And then he went from that
And
strange
everyone
new
hates
land
him
to
for
a
it.
different.
Mhm.
You can be like, don't worry, you get used to it.
It's rather uncomfortable.
You get to learn to become comfortable being uncomfortable.
That doesn't sound comfortable.
No,
That's
you
not.
get used
That's
to
not
it. That's
comforting.
He's like, you get to be me. I used to be a dwarf. Then I turned into this.
that's what the
She
city
starts
does. to
screaming.
Okay, so yeah, you maybe Tick shows her around, tries to make her feel a little more comfortable at
Yeah,
home.
Tick will give her the full tour.
Give her the tour.
This is the hole where I sleep, and this is everywhere
Except
else.
right there. And he points to the hatch. Except right there. Don't go down there. That's my room.
It looks like a
He
dungeon.
like opens it up, pointing in there. Don't go in here, and then shuts it.
Mhm.
Unless you need something, then just knock.
Is it dark?
Yeah. Oh well, actually, yeah, actually.
I go down there
Sounds-
to pee usually.
Sounds
so.
nice.
Right? Yeah. He goes, well, okay, you can come down here, but you don't go in my room. It's different.
Feels at home in the dark.
Right? Yeah, Tick actually like, oh well, actually, she might actually care about that kind of stuff. Go show her around. Because it's also like storage, right?
Oh shit!
Probably to some degree, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucked up
He
the
goes,
level where I am. There you go.
that's my workshop. You stay out of there. Oh, that right. Tick actually starts making some. He like crouches down over like the walkway of entering in there, like stooping, poorly hiding what he's doing, and you see him making some modifications to something on the ground. Okay, now you should be okay.
Do you have all of the entrances in here, or all the doorways trapped?
Who said anything about a trap? It's not trapped. Why would you make such a unbased accusation?
It was clear what you were doing. I've put up snares before.
I was just, as he makes a very, very poor deception roll.
I think she's ignoring. She'll go, "Oh, are these
Oh yeah, I gotta love that 8.
Are these bioluminescent fluids?
Yes.
I need this specific item.
This is wild! Wow."
Until my hard drive gets fixed, because my hard drive I stored all my previous info on. I actually don't have the full list of everything that's in here
Oh,
on
no.
me. But no, it's getting recovered at a shop. So eventually I will repossess the full list of stupid bullshit in my workshop.
I love stupid bullshit.
But this is my room. This is the common area. This is where the storage is.
Well, I'm not going to bother you in your room too much. I'm just. It is interesting. There are a few things I recognize down in here.
Oh?
Yeah, could I have one of these little vials of? Shakes it and it's like glow water.
Yeah. What would it actually be? Fuck. It's like the one time I actually have a use for my massively large inventory of my shop.
I'm reading it from my components pouch. It'd be a glowing stick of incense or a crystal vial filled with phosphorescent material.
Oh, easy. Yeah. I have a bunch of
Yeah,
those.
and you've probably collected some. Like
Yeah,
on level 4,
I have
there's
multiple
a bunch
component pouches worth of stuff.
of.
So yeah, easily. Yeah.
Yeah, she's building a component pouch.
Yeah.
It's like
Out of
pike.
odds
It's like
and
pica. Just like
yeah.
odds
If
and
yeah, I would definitely have tons of stuff down here for building a component pouch. So
You're in luck.
awesome.
found the hoarder.
Thank you. I'll return the favor.
Oh, man. No worries.
We
No
got.
worries.
I mean,
I know it's
remem-
hard being an enigma.
Remember, I couldn't carry all of it, but you probably fit most of that aboleth in your portable hull.
This is true.
Salvage rights.
Oh,
Salvage
Yes.
rights.
well, Feel free. Is there actually a spare room for her?
I'm sure there is. I don't think all of the rooms are occupied.
Yes, and Tig will be like, please, please, see if there's a space for you.
There was
there.
there was
May I offer you a frozen
Rotharm's
fish in
room
this
just
trying
I was
opened
time?
gonna
up.
say Rotham's room is open.
And potentially Hams too. He might be
Well,
deployed for a while. Just
maybe.
You can sleep here, just don't touch the stuff.
We probably have more open rooms.
Yeah.
I offer Dimajil a frozen fish in this trying time.
A frozen fish.
How do they stay frozen down here?
Huh? You see, it's super ice.
Huh? Is this that dry ice I've heard of? The unwet ice?
Oh, maybe. You see that alongside fish, there's lots of other monster parts as well, but you can see the fish have been like pushed to the side for the most basic of sanitation purposes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh god, wait, here we go.
Yum. Cheats like maybe the eyeball, like a little.
Oh, she eats the eyeball?
Yeah,
Outstanding.
they're good for you. This is what rich people
They
eat.
are, aren't they? And they don't believe me when I tell them that, but you do. See, you must.
I get it.
Aladar
You're
shivers.
smart.
Someone's
Yummy,
talking about
yum.
me.
Oh my god,
look at this!
Amazing.
Look at this! Look at this cube of storage, cube of holding.
A frozen cube of storage.
It's a cold cube.
Can that just be the portable hole?
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
Just open the storage unit.
Okay,
Outstanding.
so,
Tick is very impressed. It is the first person that has not given him gripe about anything food related. He also eats an eyeball.
Yeah. Hold on. Oh, I just got the best screenshot. I gotta share this. Wrong chat program. He's got his hand there for like size comparison.
God.
Whoa.
What are they? Giant squid eyes?
Why you should be eating fish eyes? Like that. That's big.
That's crazy.
That is big.
Maybe like bluefin tuna or some huge fucking fish.
If and when I get my my hard drive back, I'll if the DM will allow it, can we retroactively go through the inventory and see if there's anything else Dimajil would have wanted?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
you can also just make up a bunch of random shit if you want.
I mean, if we have up at the bar like a jar of pickles, maybe there's a pickled octopus tentacle in there. That's really the
I
only
would
other
definitely
thing.
have pickled things in my shop.
Yeah, pickle parts.
Or
Actually, would you be interested in any of the stalks or tentacles from gazers and such?
I don't know.
Because Tick still has those from way back when. He pickled some.
Well, I definitely hate you two.
Sure. To eat or
Oh, to do whatever. I haven't tried eating it, but it seems up your alley.
yeah.
I
Try
learned
it.
that phrase.
Try
the other day.
everything twice.
Try everything twice.
Yeah. So monster bits. You definitely has some like octopus bits and tentacles and such. Because you're all about the deep, right?
Yeah.
Tick has no concept of that whatsoever, but he sees a kindred spirit, at least in appreciating the parts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gross.
Yes. Is there any? Yeah.
No judge. Thank you.
This campaign just got all the more entertaining.
If you need any work on any sort of intricate parts, I'm quite handy with a jeweler's kit.
Oh. And Tick shows her over to the other table where one of them is definitely where he brews the potions and all that other stuff that he works on, and then the other table is where he has his tinkerer's tools making shit.
Where'd I go?
There you are. You're on the table.
Am I?
You green slider's probably slightly
there.
too low.
Got it. All right.
Yeah. So between the two of us, because jeweler's tools is something I actually don't work on, but that would actually be really useful for the small, intricate things that I make.
She can
Yeah.
bling out the inevitable Sart 4.0.
Yeah, I display Sart 3.0. And you can see that while the mechanisms are intricate, there lacks a lot of finesse detail to the parts themselves. If that makes sense, where like the nuances of a jeweler's kit would probably make it more presentable.
Yeah, and I'm wondering, I have to look it up right now, but I'm wondering if she can like help shape stones or jewels for Sart.
Oh yeah, because right now, like
yeah, if you
Sart
have
is clearly powered by a Tony Stark fucking gem in his chest, but it is like Tony Stark made that in a cave. It is not
Oh yeah,
pretty.
yeah. You're Tony Stark in Iron Man 1.
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
versus like,
mhm.
Tick lacks the tool expertise to make things pretty or, finesse like that.
I'm looking up the Xanathar's rules for tool proficiencies because I know they went more into it.
yeah, there should be some info, but basically, like, if you've got the tools, you can.
Yeah, I can
Mhm.
modify a gem's appearance.
Do you have your gem tools or?
Actually, I don't go anywhere without them.
Ah, well, perfect. Because I use quite a few tools, but the gem tools I do not.
Yeah, I can beautify. It says I can beautify gems. It also lets me identify precious stones. Proficiency grants you knowledge of the reputed mystical uses of gems, so I can
Oh, okay.
make arcana
Well,
checks with gems, and I can inspect jeweled objects. It helps me pick out what they might do.
then Tick
And
will. Where is it? Let
I
me
can
just search.
determine jewels' values at a glance too.
That's actually perfect. Tick has one tourmaline left. He pulls out his bag of holding, reaching in. You hear lots of things shaking around in
There
there.
we go.
Nice. And he gives Dimagil a tourmaline that is worth 100 GP. And he says, for the inevitable, situation where we make Sart 4.0, maybe you could beautify this tourmaline, and maybe the next variant could become more presentable.
Oh, absolutely. If I start working on this and find multiple colors, I think you get a rainbow tourmaline.
Outstanding.
Could be rad.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
there's like
go ahead and add 100 GP tourmaline to your inventory while you work
Krennic
on
gives
it.
up. There's like a perfect spot where you can get them to fit in between the armrests. But okay, so while you guys are
Conversing.
nerding out over gems and eyeballs, Krenit and Aladar head upstairs.
It's how you keep
I
your
get
eyes
the
sharp for doing intricate work, eating the fish eyes.
could I
Right.
get the presentation board? It's like a it's like
yeah,
it's the
I
A-frame
know what you're
board
talking
next
about.
to Credit right now.
Yeah.
Just
Hang on. Oh wait, is there one with the
it's in the office.
I see like there's like this one, like the whiteboard.
No, there should be one that's like an A-frame, I think.
That's what I thought
Like
with
like an easel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll
Oh,
be
here it
in
is.
the
Yeah. It's just a lot smaller.
Yeah, perfect.
Awesome. It's got the graph and everything.
Yeah. And as you can see, profits. Oh yeah.
Oh, you got that upside down. Oh,
We
oh
lost them.
no.
We lost Rotherham, but for some reason our profits are soaring. Both in the same day.
Crazy. You can actually see it correlates to the hour of his disappearance.
the hour that he fell down that pit. All of a sudden. Yeah. So, you go to meet with your Zent management team. Krenit, good to see you.
Good to see you, Istrid.
Doesn't
Neville,
stand up.
Tashlin.
It's thread
Um,
my sweet.
Oh,
Yeah, Davil leans back, puts his feet
Mm.
up on the table.
We are in town for a bit.
Just make
We
yourself
plan
comfortable.
on having a few conversations while we are topside, trying to grease the wheels of commerce and try to get a couple of solid investors lined up under our newly formed construction venture company, which we will use as a shell company to help fund Zend construction of the lock system to open up commerce into Skullport once again.
I came up with the name.
Is Alar and Co. right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
No, yes, I like it. Doesn't implicate any of us.
Right?
No.
So, do we thank you.
That's
Yeah. We understand that you guys have it's one thing for me to talk to friends um, and members of the Waterdeep community at large about the opportunity for uh, making money with this venture. It is another for you to present Aladar and I with pre-selected targets you would like to see, um, whose name you would like to see attached to this particular project. And I understand you might have a few such names.
yes. Dabble says you've been um working to uncover as many useful details about some of the masked lords on the council that what we might press into service willingly or otherwise.
Right.
See, I think we get them in bed with Aladar and Co. And then we blackmail them, letting them know that they're working with Zentarim. Then they have to stay working with us, or else we'll reveal that they're not so
What
clean
Aladar is
themselves.
saying, he's suggesting a slow boil approach. Nothing flashy that's going to potentially scare people or anger people too quickly. The idea here is that
I never
you
anger
draw
people.
people in, and by the time the uh, the 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 knot is being tightened, they still don't know they've been had. I don't know if that affects the timeline for what the party
No,
is.
that's
Hmm?
uh, exactly the methodology that we like to use. Um, and give them enough rope to hang themselves, essentially.
Exactly. And
Uh,
meanwhile, they might actually think they'll make some money when this venture opens. But by the time the locks are fully operational and uh, uh, gathering uh, fees, tariffs, I don't know what you call it,
Extortion.
from ships, the operation will be fully under a Zent Corporation control.
yeah, we'll call it a toll.
Yeah.
I like that. You're so smart.
That means a lot coming from you, Aladar. We've gone our eyes on streets have gone to great lengths to uncover and unmask uh, a couple of masked lords of the council. These, as we said before, are the people that we would like to use to further our interests here. And I think as a start, involving them in this Skullport project. So Davil slides you a couple of pieces of parchment.
Ah, yes.
So
open up and put my reader glasses on.
Yeah, just like at the end of your nose and kind of looking down. Oh, I see. And you have difficulty maintaining a poker face here. Because one page describes one Leolin Urdark, who operates the Gem Cutters Guild. Rather wealthy, but has apparently, dabbled in things that they shouldn't. They've, got some seedy contact. And you
Your darks.
you
Okay.
turn the flip to the next page, which lists Durnan, proprietor of the Yawning Portal.
Ah.
You
Got something
believe
fun there, credit?
you believe Durnan to be a masked Lord of Waterdeep.
Davil's like, oh yes, quite sure. We've done our research.
Makes sense to me.
Okay.
I mean, he owns one of the most well-known taverns in all of Sword Coast. I think that
He
would
just
profit
doesn't
you
strike
enough
me
to
as
be...
someone who would be interested in politicking beyond his bar. That's all. That's my surprise.
Yeah, Davil leans back, feet on the table again. Is like, you know what? It surprised us too. We're not quite certain of his motives, but the evidence that we acquired was quite undisputable.
Okay.
Now I know he's going to be a bit of a harder sell than Leolin. So pick your poison.
He loves me. I can talk him into him.
We assume
You're saying you only need one of these names. Is that what I'm
both would be ideal.
Okay.
That would give us more sway on the council. One voice easier to drown out.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. I will read over these profiles that you've so generously put together tonight, and I will be back in touch with Istrid in the morning about what Aladar and I have decided. On to other matters. We, as bar owners, have decided that perhaps we have to expand the income generation of the property that we sit on. I bring this up as a preface to ask you all about the heat level you feel is still on the Zentrum following the incidents at Greyhound Manor all those weeks ago, and wonder if a grander headquarters besides the second level business center of a second rate inn is still where we want to be. If it is, great. If not, perhaps there is a grander place for us to inhabit. Otherwise, I ask only because you're, of course, welcome to stay as long as you'd like, especially as the heat is on in the town. But the partners have been making mention of perhaps expanding money making on the property. So, your thoughts on
Yeah.
the heat level?
Tashlin like goes and sort of peers out the window at the street below. Um,
That
and,
bad, eh?
uh, they say, yes, been meaning to talk to you about that.
Okay.
Uh, um, it's come to our attention that, um, uh, Mert has become suspicious. Perhaps connected some dots, and has had agents mm, surveilling the property.
Gilmert. Got it.
Aladar, I think what they're saying is that perhaps the property is only safe to a certain extent,
Mm.
and that perhaps new location should be scouted. Is this what I'm? Is this what I should be putting together here?
Yes.
Do you have one in mind?
Yes, we have several potential mm, office spaces picked out.
We've been working with WeWork.
uh,
Get some
we've been
mobile.
transitioning the organization into a work from home sort of business.
Oh, okay. I'll have
Everyone
to.
has sending.
I'll
Everyone
have to
has sending
adjust my
stones.
estimates here on my graph to account for the drop in rent we'll have to pay if everyone's going to be working from
yes,
home.
I
This
mean,
new spell Zoom.
so far we've been working from your home, but I suppose we could go work from other homes and be decentralized. Um,
Is there a way for Aladar or I to help in this transition?
Yes,
Hmm.
Istrid. Anything you need, I'm there for.
uh, yes. If you want to, we need to keep a low profile. So you may be able to be our liaisons in acquiring one of these properties if you're
Okay.
available. I know that you're rather busy.
Um, yes. I mean, I should be topside here for another day or two. Enough time to scout a property or three, sign a little lease, and then have uh, my uh, management team and employees help out in the transitioning of spaces.
Great, fantastic.
Yes, if you have places in mind and you need a legitimate front that isn't a known Zent name, uh,
Exactly. Taps his nose.
yes, uh, uh, I'd just write them down. I'll check on them on the morrow. I'll report to Istria which one I think is probably the best, and we can devise a way to give Mert and his spies the slip.
Excellent. Yes, I'll furnish you with a list shortly. Is there anything else you need from us?
I need a million
I
things from you, Istrid.
I take it the um Skullport project is otherwise.
As far as we know, order has been maintained. Um, uh,
I killed the leader. That was me. I did it.
Xanath, true. Xanathar remains off the board for now. I think we need to remain vigilant to see if there are other hidey holes that he has devised to pop out of. But for now, he has been shut off from the world, though not forever. Rizril is about the estimate of the ruler we thought she would be, which is to say, things are going to plan there.
But she's a
Commerce
drow,
and
FYI.
people needing to invest and actually set up a viable trade hub. These are the things that we have to happen. And right now, the only real route overland to get stuff to Skullport is owned by a member of the masked council, which is not good. A gold piece was not a bad fee for getting, a large backpack full of stuff to Skullport in a day.
Indeed.
But I worry about using that route, and there's very few other routes into Underbound that I'm aware of.
Yes, so it sounds like reestablishing the locks and getting boats in and out should be key in revitalizing that subterranean economy.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Well, I'm looking at the agenda, and it's we're here at the bottom. Any other items?
I've got another meeting after this, so I gotta get going.
I have a hard stop.
No, I think that's probably everything. They say, oh yeah, we've got your stone number. We'll be in touch.
Perfect. Aladar. I have something to show you.
You're not gonna show me your dick again, are you?
No. Not this time. This time I think it's... Well, I don't know if you'll like it, but... It's not my dick.
It was impressive last time. I just don't need to see it again. How's it going, buddy? Going good?
Nods at you.
The printer in the water cooler.
Wait,
I felt like this place could use.
Did you just put this there?
Yeah. Got like clock and
That's
water cooler
awesome.
and shit.
That's awesome. Love it.
I just noticed it.
It's like ale instead of water.
Yeah.
You are a dead-on looker of a dude. Like the younger version of a guy I know.
Oh yeah, I get that a
Yeah,
lot.
like you are the spitting image of him like 6 months ago. Hey, he grew his hair out, got some facial hair since then, but
Oh, this was a female model.
What? This?
Yeah.
Oh. Nope.
That was Cuba.
Yeah, that's what we were
No,
using.
I know it was Cuba. I'm just saying it.
It could, looking at the face, it could pass as a girl for sure.
My favorite stool. It's a little bit lower than all the others, so I can stand on it.
That's always the call. Like when I'm decorating a bar, it's like, do you put the tall stools that would be more realistic, or the tiny stools so the characters can balance on them?
Yeah.
Yeah. You do a bit of both.
Yeah, that's the move. Like,
Or you just
know...
don't do any stools so that you can belly up to the bar.
Well, there's races. There's all types of races though. Like the hams of the world need a stool and tip.
True. Yeah, like this dwarf over here. He like barely comes up to the table. All right. Well, what was so? Wait, what's Crinit showing Aladar?
It's likely that we would walk out of the bar here and walk in the streets of Waterdeep down to like a quiet area down by the docks or something, you know.
Uh-huh.
And Credit would turn to Aladar and be like, Aladar, I think we are coming to a crossroads. And if we
You're not going
don't
to try to kill
take
me,
the
are you?
right direction, we are going to be absolutely boned.
Why are we going to be boned?
The family structure, the business structure of the Zents is very nice. It's appealing. It's utilitarian. And I thought that you could play the best side of them with the best sides of others, but they are going to make us turn against people who have been very kind. And I worry about what they will do to this city if they do in fact get too much power.
I mean, that doesn't sound like a bad thing.
What do you want, Aladar, out of all of this?
Love.
Does it matter where that love comes from?
Was it not obvious?
I mean,
You
haven't
hitting
you
on me?
seen me the whole shoot your shot? You think I'm doing this for fun, kid?
The answer is yes.
The
What
heart
if we
wants
could
what the heart wants, baby.
Do you want love from Laryl Silverhand?
Oh, that'd be great, but there's no way in hell that's gonna work, and you know that. Even I know that.
We could deliver the city back to her. It's tempting to think about.
I mean, I would settle for Silverhand.
The old double cross.
Or what's the
You get the Zents thinking that you're gonna get these other people to go in so deep before they even know it. You've slipped the noose around, but instead we've actually set the Zents up.
But you're alone, and the noose is around your own neck, and you're struggling.
Yeah.
And then you realize once again you forgot to put a safety net, and you've been trying to asphyxiate and masturbate at the same time, and then you got to scramble to get a knife, but you tied your arms behind your back, and you're kind of confused how you did it, and then you realize it was a magic spell, and you're
You
out of
forget what
spell
you're
slots,
doing.
and you're in trouble.
That's very specific.
Whoa,
You're dreaming
that
about
happened
being
to you
a
too.
mobster again.
Weird coincidence.
Yeah, it's magic ropes are good, but they don't untie themselves as quickly as you hoped.
No, not as advertised. Look, this thing's still around my neck. I can't get it off.
Thank God the beam broke.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Credit, we gotta get that beam fixed. It's pretty structured.
I think that was important to the structural integrity of the building.
It's always fun until they make you hurt the ones you like.
Who be hurting that you like?
I like Mert. I've always liked
dick.
Mert.
I hate harbors. See,
Mert
they're
likes
the
to drink
bad
and
kind
party.
of good guys.
Mert is your kind of harbor, though. Like, if you were gonna like a harper, it was gonna be Mert.
Yeah, but he's two-faced.
Fat, jolly, and has a
They're
great
the
time.
disgusting good people. You want to follow good people? I say
I
Silver.
don't want to follow
Goblet.
them. I just don't want to have to actively hurt them.
Yeah, you won't.
That's all.
You're just gonna hurt them financially until they kill themselves. Oh, wait a minute.
Until they find themselves working at your bar because they have no other option.
Oh, I see what you mean. I mean, I can go either way. I'm with you, Credit.
Kind of have to. We bought magic clothes.
Yeah.
Regardless, I'd rather see how our ploy goes with this other person. Kai, what did you say their name was?
Leolin Erdark.
Leland
I'll paste it in chat.
Dark.
What do they own roughly? Like,
And here's the, yeah.
Oh, they're like wildly wealthy.
Yeah, they're the
they're
gem.
head of the Gem
oh,
Cutters
okay.
Guild.
Yeah, head of the Gem Cutters Guild. Like
Well,
My
step
people.
one.
Dim
Step one.
Gill's ears perk up.
Step one: get the Zenerum out of Troll Skull Manor. Just that's why I brought up that they needed. That I was like, we need them out. So like, if we can get them a new property to where they're not here, and we're not just a meeting place for merch spies and Zenerum, get some heat off of this place.
well, why don't we just go tell Mert?
No, not yet. And I think that if we're going to come clean with anyone and offer a plan, it should be Laryl.
You think she'll even let me see me after the last time we met?
Are you talking about what you think you saw?
No.
In the dungeon. I mean, do you think that you can look at her the same way? Do you think you can hold it together when it's actually Laryl Silverhand now that you've seen her pining face?
I make no comments.
Hear that like telltale like stretching of leather.
I'll be fine.
Look, I'm not saying we're going to do this. I needed to get that feeling out into the world. Well, and at least into your ears as well. I mean, we can't talk about this with anyone else, or
Actually,
we will
Tech,
both.
that guy
end up
talks
dead.
to everyone. He was talking
Just-
to the stool the other day.
No decision now. We'll help the Zents. We'll go after. We'll read the dossier on Leland.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you help the Zens now, they're only gonna be harder to get rid of. If you're gonna make this choice, we gotta do it now. Because the second they get a Mass Lord, I guarantee you Silverhand will have a much harder time doing anything against it.
I fear you may be right. Give me until the morning to think about it.
Yeah, I was gonna get pissed drunk anyways. That's my plan.
I like that plan.
He's
Garth,
like, by the way, I'm late for my appointment with that liquor bottle.
Good old ethanol. Nothing gets you drunker than gasoline.
Jesus.
Tick. Dim Gill hands you the stone back. I think she's probably cut it by now.
Oh, sick.
There's all this blood on it 'cause she clearly hasn't done it in a while.
It's not that hard. I
I
found
was gonna call what like a
it's a pretty one.
tourmaline?
Yeah, actually, James, how about you roll like, I don't know,
Would it be
some kind of, probably dexterity, unless you've got,
I mean, I'm proficient with the tools, but that just means I'd add like proficiency.
your proficiency to
to
whatever
it.
check. So it can be whatever kind of check you want.
I feel like I just copied the info about the tools, and for some reason it's not. Hold on, just had it. Let me just open it back up. It said there was a number there. Jewelers tools modifying appearance DC 15.
Okay.
Grants you knowledge of this when you inspect. Doesn't say what I would be using. Weird.
They're really vague about.
It's just like a flat plus the proficiency.
Well, it lets you add your proficiency to a roll. So it's like if you wanted to make it a dex-based check, you could do that. Some are more obvious than others, but like you could make an argument for making a wisdom check or something instead. It's up to you.
I mean, I'm looking at my stats right now. Everything is like a 1, unless it's charisma based.
That's like your only good stat.
Um, I was gonna say performance, but that's not quite it. Sleight of hand.
Yeah, I like to use sleight of hand for any kind of like delicate.
Okay,
you
I'll do
know.
sleight of hand plus proficiency, so plus
Yeah.
5. Where's the D there? Not bad. 21. No,
Okay.
yeah, 21.
Yeah. Yeah. So your refined gem to enhance the next version of Sart looks incredible. Like the way that all its facets catch the light and things, and just you can see all the different colors represented in it. It looks awesome.
Sweet.
It's gonna be your next boy is gonna be a pretty boy.
Them boys start 4.0.
All right.
I
Outstanding.
posted it. Yeah, I posted. I was
Yeah.
looking at pictures of him. I posted a picture of one
Mhm.
that was like orange and red or something.
Sick.
Orange and pink.
Freaking standing.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of gemstone it is.
It
Like a
was tourmaline.
fire
Yeah.
something.
Tourmaline,
Well,
yeah.
oh yeah, it
I think he said it was pink, and there's multicolor ones. I was like, maybe
Yeah, there are.
I do a good job,
yeah.
and
Oh,
there's another color.
fire opals is what I was thinking of.
Mm,
Watching some videos of like those getting refined into jewels.
yeah,
Mm.
Oh my god, they look so cool because they're kind of
Right.
like blue and green, but then at certain angles they look like red and yellow and stuff.
I
Like,
totally
yeah,
get why
it's
people
awesome.
get like crazy for gemstones, because you're just like, what the fuck? Like,
Oh
why-
yeah,
Yeah.
it looks spectacular,
Totally makes
especially
sense.
especially when nothing else in the world at that time like looked
Yeah.
very shiny.
Or like
Yeah.
mercury. It makes sense why people would bathe in it, right? Like,
Yep.
if you didn't know.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's like a metal, but it's liquid.
And it doesn't even hurt you at all. Look, I put my hand in it. Doesn't even hurt.
All of a sudden, I see ghosts everywhere, and I want to
It
kill all my
is,
own family members.
Yeah, it is super trippy. That'd be pretty mind blowing. All right. I think that's a pretty good place to leave it for now. You
Yep.
guys have a sort of difficult decision to make. How far you want to get into bed with
take
the
this.
Zents. And maybe your new friendo can aid you in somehow exploiting this the leader of the Gem Cutters Guild. If you don't want to fuck around with Durnan.
Yeah, like maybe I present the gem to Tick at the bar, in front of everyone, but I don't realize that they're already thinking about the Gem Cutters Guild at all.
Yeah. They like look
And
down
check
the
out what I
bar.
can do with
They're
cutting
like,
gems.
light bulb.
Interesting. Sometimes it just falls into your lap.
No, that's my boy's next heart. How dare you?
What's in my lap? Oh my god. Cool.
Oh, my pipe!
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's leave off there. Mike, let me know what you and Nathan figure out for his character and
Yeah.
like how you want to tie him into all this.
I'll
Aladar
no
goes to
doubt
sleep
be
on the bar.
talking to him on Sunday.
Cool.
And I'll work something out, and especially with new storage trajectory and stuff, it could be there's some things we could do. I told him he's likely going to end up being a friend of Krenit, if not also Aladar.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Aladar's friends with everyone.
Yeah, it could have been.
It's mostly that
yeah,
they're not
one of
friends
your,
with him. So.
Yeah.
one of your many contacts, whatever. Rad. Okay.
All right. Cool.